Are you? Say that again.
I'm ready to have my ass fucked by you, Stavros.
Sir, yes, sir.
Wow, dude, are you fucking serious?
Wait, we're recording?
Suspect alert.
Come on, bro.
Full-
You can't trap
Mr.
me
Sus.
like that.
Full tiny penis.
Full tiny penis.
Yeah.
The FTP market?
Yeah. God damn it, Friedland. What is wrong with your dick?
Yeah.
I've never seen a dick so small. Last week we did The Simpsons.
We did do The Simpsons.
This
Yeah,
week
every
we're doing
I'm not as familiar as
Stanley
with
Kubrick.
Oh, the
Full Metal
Kubrick universe.
Jacket.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a bunch of
I'm
monkeys.
Barry Lyndon, and your dick is small.
Oh, that's good. That's a nice pull. I love that movie.
A bunch of monkeys like in the desert and they're looking at a very small dick coming out of the ground. A tiny metal penis.
Yeah. They can't even see it.
Yeah.
They're squinting really hard.
Mm-hmm.
All the monkeys, their eyes explode because they're trying to see your penis coming out of the ground.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. Adam's
Eyes
dick
wide
is
shut.
fucking small.
Yeah. Just Shelley Duvall horrified looking at a piece of paper on a typewriter that just says Adam's dick is small. Adam's dick is small. Tiny
That's
balls
scary.
and small dick.
That's there. Yeah.
Make Jack go crazy. Yeah.
What's the little dick spelled backwards?
My name is Adam's dick. It's the finger. My name is Adam's dick and I'm small. Who's that there? That's your friend? That's your friend you got there? What's he call him? Doc? What's that? Is that your friend, Doc? Your son can talk to Adam's penis. What's that mean? Well, Adam's got the smallest dick in the world.
And only children can see his
only,
penis.
only children that he comes alive in their hands. So Adam's dick haunts children's hands. Son, small dick.
Ow, 1/8 of my nail really hurts.
What's small dick backwards?
That's what I was trying to figure out.
Kid lass or kid lambs, right?
Kid lambs.
Small lambs.
Skid. Wouldn't dick be... Or no, dick would be kid, yes.
Kid lambs. Kid lambs.
Kid lambs. Kid lambs.
Kid lambs.
That kind of works, too.
Yeah.
Scary.
Adam Kid lambs.
That's scary. Well, hopefully this will drive our audience towards the cinema of Stanley Kubrick.
And well, you know what? Back to the movie houses because things are open.
Let's fill
We're
them
out
up.
there. Thank you very much to everyone who came to see me in Baltimore.
Doctor Strange Dick, or how small my dick. How I learned to stop worrying about how
How
small my dick is.
Yeah.
So are my balls.
You guys ever see The Killing? That's him too. That's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
But there's not really like a identifiable.
That's about
Thing to
Adam on
spoof.
stage
Doesn't have the
doing his classic
flourishes.
pulling his pants down clothes.
That's true.
Just bombing for 30 minutes. And being like,
And then-
"But check this out, folks."
And then he.
And it's like we're at the Harvey Weinstein trial.
How's your dick doing in real life, Adam? Because we've disparaged it.
Pretty good
We've
recently.
disparaged it for the last. 2
Pretty good
weeks.
recently. Not bad.
Mm.
I'm learning to love him again.
Are you getting hard nicely?
I'm getting
all
hard.
The time?
Yeah, I'm getting hard. Yeah, frequently.
That's awesome
yeah,
to hear,
yeah,
man.
yeah. From
That's
hugs.
awesome to hear. My dick has been getting
I'm
harder.
getting hard
'cause
from
of-
the dog sitting on my lap. I'm getting hard all the time. It's
That's
great.
awesome.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Light touches, brushing against strangers on the subway, masked up.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm getting hard. I'm always getting hard, as Arnold would say in Pumping Iron.
Yeah.
I'm always coming.
That's fucking awesome. I'm trying to pump iron. You know what I was watching? So I was in Baltimore. You know I was watching.
Clumping iron.
You gotcha.
Yeah.
You gotcha.
Hercules.
I'm not black.
Clumping iron.
I can't be one of the clumps.
Stop wearing different.
I can't
different
be one of the
wigs.
clumps. I'm not a black fat
It's
person.
so strong. My baby stop so strong. He got you there.
No, he didn't.
Yep.
I'm not the clumps. Although I will say, the little fat kid.
That boy too big. They're eating too damn much.
I did like the Hercules.
Hercules.
Absolutely,
Hercules.
that was actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, that was a big move as a fat kid, was to do Hercules. It was also the Truffle Shuffle, of course. A classic
I
fat kid move.
to rewatch Nutty Professor.
I bet it's good. I haven't seen it in a while.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, the classic line from the Nutty
Yeah.
Professor. Yeah.
Yeah, baby. My mojo, baby.
Janet Jackson was in the first one or the second one?
Maybe the second one.
Who was in the 1st one?
How about
forgot who
the
the
Nutty
chick was.
Professor? But
Was
he's
it
like, it's a
Vivica?
nerd. It's Nutty Professor, but it's
No.
I
a,
think so,
it's a nerd, and he drinks a potion.
but it's cum.
And well, no, and then he's just like, and he just like busts.
He's
He's like going around just fucking busting.
yeah.
And he's walking around, and he's just like spraying cum all over the inside of his pants. And people are like, look how cool that guy is.
Yeah. Look at that nerd.
You know,
He's
now
real
that I think
nutty.
about it, I'm actually pissed off at the Nutty Professor
Why is that?
because the original, he goes from what is it? It's Jerry Lewis, right?
Yeah.
He just uncrosses his eyes, basically.
Yeah.
yeah.
But the second one, why did they have
Fat
to take
to
such
skinny.
a fat phobic?
Well, nobody was fat in the 1950s.
But
Yeah.
come
They were
on,
just-
he
they were
could.
just Jewish.
That's
Yeah,
true, which
yeah.
is a problem, which is an equally bad health problem to have.
It's true.
Honestly, I would rather be a fat non-Jew than a Jew. You guys have everyone.
Thank you.
Everyone is lactose intolerant. Everyone's got a deviated septum. Everyone's always a hypochondriac or have real health problems. Whereas,
Yeah.
you know,
Mhm.
as a fat non-Jew,
Mhm.
sure, I'm not as healthy as your average
Mhm.
non-Jew. But also, there is an element of inbreeding
no, I
too.
agree. It's just I'm
Mhm.
cold because my BMI is low, and I'm constantly having to defend Israel.
The fat,
That's right. You're using up so
fat
much.
community is always inbreading.
Mhm.
That's right. That's right.
Mhm.
We
They're
are.
doing their own in-house breading and frying of common foods.
I
Buying
do.
Chinese food and deep frying it
and
again.
refrying it because
Yeah.
it wasn't done right the first
You
time.
need
Yeah,
it
we're gonna
twice
heat it
fried.
back. We get takeout, then we heat it back
You,
up at home.
you know the way people like restore antiques. That's what we do with fast food.
Yeah.
We're like this wasn't grilled correctly.
Oh yeah, you're like
Yeah.
working on your '57 Chevy.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's me. That's me with a
That's
fucking-
you in the
With
garage.
with
That's
Wingstop.
hosted by Guy Fieri.
Today, we're restoring a 17-minute-old Domino's pizza.
Yeah, dude. You strip the old cheese. You put a new layer of cheese over top of it.
Mhm.
yeah.
And we're converting this one to pepperoni.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
you got to.
You're doing a pepperoni conversion.
Mhm. Yeah.
Nice, dude.
Fuck.
You're
I haven't had
bad, man.
pizza in so goddamn long.
Yeah, nice little fucked crust pizza.
Oh, I would love a pizza. Full
We should do. We should go to Pizza Hut.
Mhm.
Drive out the suburbs, go to Pizza Hut, play a little Area 51.
Yeah, dude, that would be awesome.
Yeah. Drink a bunch of orange soda out of the
Yeah.
soda machine.
We
and
need-
then
okay.
and then go bowling.
I remember in the movie,
in 100%.
in the movie Mars Attacks, the kids
Mhm.
got really good at killing aliens because they played enough
Yeah.
Area 51.
Mm-hmm.
We show
It
up
was
at the
good
bowling. We
practice.
show up. The three of us go to the bowling alley, and they're like, "Okay, 2 pairs of shoes." And I see one of you brought your own bowling ball. So.
No. No, I don't look like a bowling
We're just
ball.
polishing stuff. I'm just putting Stav in a towel,
Whatever it
shaking
was.
him back and forth.
I didn't know what the angle was going to be exactly, but I knew I did
Oh,
not
you must
agree
be a
with
real
it.
pro. You brought your own ball.
First of all, I'm a grown man. I'm not the size of a ball.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if I was a smaller fat guy who was rounder, and first of all, maybe back in the day when I didn't have any hair, maybe I could see this one.
Yeah.
But I am not a bowling ball. Maybe if you had said something like, I don't know, one of those those machines that little kids ride,
Which ones?
where it's like,
Where you put 25 cents in?
yeah,
Are you
just
Are you jacking
I'm
off?
scratching my nuts.
No.
It's
I mean,
just,
you
he
look
just
like-
got off the road.
You look like you've been masturbating for the last 15 minutes.
My nuts itch. What do you want from me?
I don't.
I don't have the
anything
kind
from
of soaps I like in Greek
you.
town.
I'm just asking you.
no, I'm
there
scratching the other side.
There was an article that said that apparently showering less in quarantine has made people cleaner.
Really?
Once again, I've been vindicated.
No, this is I got to see all your science on this, man.
Who
Yeah,
came out
of
with
course
that?
You do. Fucking Harvard or some shit.
Harvard. You hear that song?
Hey, I don't. How about this? I'm
None
gonna.
of us got into Harvard.
I probably could have if I tried. Dude, I just didn't feel like it.
We got honorary degrees.
We did.
The three of us.
We bought this.
One of my favorite
shirts.
things about Epstein was that he was like a Harvard guy, but he didn't go to
He
Harvard.
didn't go there. He just got
thought
the
it-
shirt. He was like us.
He thought it was cool.
He was
That's
like one
so
of us.
fucking gay.
Yeah.
By the way, listen. Just watch how you speak to me. I was waitlisted at Johns Hopkins.
You were W.
No, no. WAIT.
You can get in, but you're too fat.
It's true. They put him on a scale. He's crying.
It's a truck scale. It's one of those truck weighing stations.
Yeah. They're like,
I'm like, what is this? The last part of the interview? Why are we going all the way out
He's
here?
definitely got illegals inside of him.
Yeah.
He's smuggling them
He's
up.
smuggling 2 small Peruvians in his ass. And I'm like, no, I'm just incredibly fat. I just weigh as much as 3 people. Yeah, maybe I should have just fuck it. Sometimes I wonder, what if I had just
Went to Johns Hopkins.
waited it out? went to
Dr.
Johns
Stoff.
Hopkins.
You would have been a real nutty professor.
I would have been a busted nutty professor.
Mhm.
I'll tell you that much. That's good. Should we make that movie, The Busted Nutty Professor? It kind of goes back
Yeah.
to what you were saying earlier.
You sure you weren't waitlisted at Tim
No,
Hortons?
whatever it is, no. And what, Tim Hortons?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because it's a name,
The
it's a name like
Canadian
Johns
Dunkin'
Hopkins.
Donuts.
Is that why?
Yeah, exactly. that's the idea. Long John's
Long
Silver's.
John. Yep,
Mhm.
that's
Big John's boy. No, it's Bob's Big Boy.
good. Mm-hmm.
Big John's Boy should be another restaurant.
Big John's boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got waitlisted at Sloan Kettering,
Mhm.
the
The
hospital.
hospital. What the
Yeah, they
fuck?
said you were too fat.
Too fat to go to the hospital?
Yeah, they broke their Hippocratic oath.
What do I? Then who sees me? Is it the guys that does the elephants at the zoo?
Yeah, you gotta go,
His,
gotta go to a vet.
I gotta go to a hippo vet.
what's how do you pronounce that word? SATIETY.
SATI.
ETY.
I don't know that
ETY.
word.
Satiety school.
Oh,
Satiety.
like satiated?
Yeah. His
Satiety.
satiety school.
Satiety.
Instead of safety school?
Satiety.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
Satiety. Satiety. What does that mean? Is that a fucking word?
like to be satiated.
Yeah, the feeling or state of being sated.
Satiate. Let me read it. Satiety.
Yeah, that's your satiety school.
Can I see it in the?
I'm gonna count that as a good riff.
Let's take it to the judges. Can I see it on
Satiety.
paper or on computer?
Satiety.
Satiety.
Yeah, we live in one.
Yeah, satiety and the spectacle. And
Fuck
it's
that.
about-
Fuck that word. That word
It's
sucks.
about how
Because say
everybody's
it takes the part.
everybody's
completely out.
constantly snacking. We live in a world with no discrete meals
It's
anymore.
true.
No one experiences meals. They're just snacking. Therefore,
No
you're-
one's sated.
yeah,
You know what? I am never sated. That's true.
it is
It's
true.
true.
I was gonna say
It's
yes.
a mark of the obese.
No, it's not.
We did some real fat phobic stuff on the
Wow.
Mhm.
premium episode, which is coming out this Sunday.
This
So I
is
was
a-
on the road.
That's so fucked up. When I'm away, you just attack my community.
No, just the girls.
Instead of UMBC,
Just the girls.
instead of UMBC stuff, went to TCBY.
I would have loved to go to DCBY for 4 years. Just checking in every day, having a different cake.
Yeah, Stav got
Different
mad
ice
that he
cream
got
cone.
rejected from an HBCU because he thought it meant hamburger bun cheese
There
university.
you go, Adam. There you go, buddy. I'm fucking pissed off.
They're like, what are all these black people doing at hamburger bun cheese university?
Damn. Oh, fuck. I do want a burger.
Yeah, in UMBC, it's junior Western bacon cheese.
A junior.
Yeah,
A junior
A
bacon
junior. I love
Come
that
on.
old Tenacious
That
D
Tenacious
sketch.
D.
Western
Yeah.
bacon cheese. What is that? I never got that. I didn't understand why that was supposed to be funny.
Because it's like a guy that wants to be on a diet, but he's ordering a lot of
Yeah.
food.
And
So he's getting the small versions of everything, but he's
Mhm.
getting a lot. It's a pretty simple joke.
and the charm of Jack Black. I think we can all agree.
He's so charming.
There's nothing better than a charming fat
He's
guy. It's a
incredibly
lot
charming.
better than
so much charisma.
two little mean gay guys. You know, I think that we can all agree charming
Yeah.
fat guy's better than that.
Yeah.
A little mean gay guy.
Mhm. And his
a
last
little-
name's
a little
Black, which
Jewish
reminds
guy.
you of how cool black people are.
That's true. That is another.
That guy's got
element.
everything going for him.
That is another element to his personality.
Yeah.
No, I'm thinking about Carl's Jr.
I have yet to eat at a Carl's Jr.
How is that possible?
Because it's
Carl's don't
West
have them
Coast.
here. They don't
Carl's-
They have
Carl's-
Hardee's.
We don't even have Hardee's.
No,
really.
there is Hardee's on the Eastern Shore.
Not in my stomping grounds.
Yeah, you have to go out
I
to
got
the Eastern
sick at a
Shore.
Hardee's and pooped my pants in Nick's car.
No, in Richmond.
In Richmond,
Uh,
Virginia.
Carl's Jr. is the best fast food restaurant.
Okay,
It's pretty good. You can catch a good one. every now
Popeyes
and then.
is the best.
Yeah, but we've had this
Popeyes is the
conversation.
best. Did you try
Fried
the flounder
chicken's
sandwich?
in its own category.
I suppose
It is fast food, but
But
it's
if I
like-
had to have one meal, all I know is I'm going Popeyes.
And it's
No, you know
incredible
what this
that they
is like?
keep that sandwich at $4.
Shut the fuck up for a second, Adam. This is like being like, "What's the best sushi restaurant?" And then someone names like a ramen place.
It's not,
Wait,
it's not at all.
Stop, Nick and I were at dinner.
Uh-huh.
A bunch of little kids like stormed at the restaurant.
Oh yeah.
They had like a Fagin. They had like an old man that like sends them out with candies. I got mad at the kid because she's like, someone tried to give the kid $1. She was selling 6 Oreos. And she's like, it's $3.
Wow.
And I was like, that's a terrible deal for 6 Oreos.
Yeah,
It's an atrocious deal.
that's wild. Wait,
If
what
she was
this?
cutting us a deal on the Oreos, then
Who
maybe.
was this girl?
It was just a bunch. Like they send a bunch of kids out with candy to sell on the street,
Yeah,
and then they return it to their, to their Fagin character, like Fagin from.
Fagin. The fuck is Fagin?
He's the man, the old Jewish man from Oliver Twist, who makes all the orphan boys go out
I'm
and make
not
money
reading
for him.
Oliver Twist, bro.
You don't have to read it.
I'll never watch it.
There's a
either.
wishbone of it. There's a lot of them.
Is Fagin in the wishbone, bitch?
Hopefully, I don't
Probably
remember.
not. Because
He's
he
a
doesn't
young
seem like
boy.
an essential part of the story.
He's a young boy. He's an orphan. He joins a band of little orphan boys. It's being run by an old Jewish man who's sending them out to
So
make money for him.
So this is like the kids are like, we're raising money for our basketball team type of.
Yeah,
vibe?
they're part of one of those Fagin style schemes.
Stop. No one knows who Fagin is. dude.
Fagin is he's like one of the old anti-Semitic characters.
and I
He's like
appreciate
he's
that
like-
aspect.
he's like
of him.
like
him
a
and Shylock.
Shylock, exactly.
Yeah, the
from Merchant
classic.
of Venice.
So good that they kept the name around, which is a great name.
Yeah, you don't hear a Fagin, but you hear a Shylock.
You think Fagin's pissed
I think Fagin.
that he's got?
I think Fagin got paid.
Fagin.
I think Fagin got paid.
Anyway, dude, I
There are
don't know who
movies of
Fagin
Oliver
is.
Twist. You don't have to.
I don't
read
know
the
who
book.
Fagin is.
I didn't
a
read
lot
the
of
book.
people don't know who. I guarantee a lot of people listening right now are like, "What the fuck is Adam talking
A
about?"
lot of people listening right now don't know much. Let's be honest. It's kind of not a.
So you were haggling with a little girl for Oreos.
I didn't get haggled, but it did bother me that she was charging $3 for 6
It's
Oreos.
too much money.
Yeah, and then one of the other kids came back and I told her we already gave.
We already gave.
We already gave.
Yeah.
Please.
What did you buy?
I didn't buy anything. Someone else did. A weak person that was by us. Probably. I'm not gonna give them $3 for 6 Oreos.
You could give him $1 just to be a good guy.
Yeah, I guess I didn't. That kid though. What's up?
You think they make money on that $3 Oreo?
I'm still thinking about schools and candy.
Schools that I could have gone to.
The-
All right, let's see here.
Oh, candy schools.
Yeah.
It's. I mean, how are we gonna play this? Because it's like we could just pick like, do we go TCU?
Toblerone.
Oh, like
What's that?
Oberlin,
Oberlin.
Toblerone.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
good.
where like arty fat girls went.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Hamford.
That's not okay. So we're just gonna go fat in general.
Yes.
Doesn't have to be candy.
Yeah.
Hamford's good.
Okay.
Fuck. Let's see here.
NYUM.
Like NY-Yum, like N-Yum.
Yeah.
What else we got?
MI Sweet Tea.
Okay,
That's
all right.
good.
Yeah.
These are pretty good. Oreo gone State
Oregon State. Yeah.
Yeah.
instead of Oregon State.
Oregon State. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
good, Adam. I like that.
Uh-huh.
Fuck. Let's see here.
Tulane Bryant.
All right.
Oh,
now,
Lane
now
Bryant.
just a fat lady store.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Tulane Bryant.
That's pretty good.
It is good,
That
but
is
it's pissing
pretty
me
good.
off because it's
Yeah, that's
good.
That's good.
I gotta be a fat lady too.
Yeah.
I didn't go to Tulane Bryant. Thank you very much.
Mm.
You got waitlist to this one.
You guys
That was
waitlisted
funny.
at Tulane Bryant.
I didn't want to go because I didn't want to major in wearing fat lady pants.
That's such a funny concept for a store.
What?
It's like big bitches that try to look professional,
Nothing wrong with that as
Yeah.
far as I'm concerned.
trying to look powerful in the workplace.
I'd like to get sucked off by a BBW in a pencil skirt. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It'd be one of those jumbo novelty size pencils. But
Yeah,
it's still a pencil
more like
skirt.
yeah.
More like a what?
I was gonna say like marker, but jumbo novelty size is
Yeah.
bigger.
Yeah.
than a marker.
Marker pencil?
Yeah,
Or a
big
marker
Sharpie.
skirt?
Sharpie skirt.
skirt.
Yeah, nice pencil skirt, bitch. What is it, like a big novelty size pencil? You a fat fucking cow.
That would really show her. That would really show her.
Well, if you're not enjoying the show, maybe you should get high off smokable CBD.
I think
Maybe you
so.
should get obliterated,
Get
absolutely ripped.
Off cushydreams.com. Smoke your CBD because you can. Luxury pre-roll joints and extraordinary smokable flower.
Extraordinary is
It
correct.
comes in smell-proof and discreet packaging, and it's 100% guaranteed delivery.
Wow. It's guaranteed delivery, huh?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
product you order, you will get.
Yeah. It's lab tested for compliance. Full flower, full spectrum, full flavor.
No autism here.
Create,
Well, all
dream,
parts of the spectrum,
Yeah, not just autism.
energy,
not just.
hustle, peace, and relax.
I'm a peace and relax and a dream guy,
Yeah.
to be honest with
Yeah,
you.
you like rolling a spliff
Energy,
of three.
energy, and hustle are kind of the same thing. Right? That's
Yeah.
what hustle means.
and a
It's-
peace and a relax
sort
are
of
kind
end.
the same.
You know, there's subtle differences. I probably I would say the foremost connoisseur of Cushy Dreams amongst the three of us.
Mhm.
I will say that I do like the peace, the dream, the relax, all that kind of stuff.
Here's some of their testimonials from their website. This is probably better than your experience.
Okay, no worries.
My husband has been battling depression and anxiety for the last few years. It was only getting worse. From seeing a therapist who was quick in the first 20 minutes of his session to prescribe medication, to trying other CBD products, nothing, other CDB products. Is what it says.
Okay, that's just a
Nothing
typo.
worked. He was feeling like an utter failure until he tried your product.
That's awesome.
Thank you for giving me back my husband. More importantly, giving our kids back their father.
That's not. You're making this
No,
up.
it just says Justine, which sounds like maybe she's got a little of the old trash poussoir.
Yeah.
In French.
Yep.
Poussoir du garbage.
Poussoir de garbage.
And maybe
Poussoir Le Pew.
you should put a little.
Pussy Le Pew.
Pussy Le Pew.
For as long as I can remember, I've been sort of a restless sleeper, and it's rare I wake up after a good night's sleep feeling refreshed. I've tried various methods to improve my sleep, and nothing worked. A few weeks ago, I tried Cushy Dreams, and the results I've had are almost unbelievable. I fell asleep while driving and crashed into an elementary school. Now I'm awaiting trial for murder.
Wow.
But nothing keeps me calm
From Philip P.
like a pre-roll of dream.
Here's another testimony from Daniel K. I am a pedophile. I smoke Cushy Dream CBD before molesting children.
What? They
Yeah.
put that on their website?
Why would they add that?
That's crazy,
It
dude.
makes me feel better about being a pedophile. Here's the next one from Matt B. Hitler, 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 faggot, faggot.
what?
From Matt B. That's one
That's
of the
it?
testimonials. Yeah. I think maybe their
Do
testimonial
they let
section
anyone write
Yeah.
anything? It's like a
I'm so fucked up right now. Hitler, Hitler, Hitler.
Is it Matt B again?
See Kyle. I love saluting Hitler while I'm dick deep in a baby.
whoa.
These have nothing to do.
He's a
They don't even
racist
mention
and
Cushy
a
Dreams
pedophile.
anymore.
Yeah. No, it's still on their website, dude. There's other testimonials on CushyDreams.com.
I guess anyone could write.
Wait, no.
That's crazy.
This one's real for Michael T. Wow, I've bought the cheaper CBD cigarette packs before and wasn't really impressed. I've bought. It literally says that. Wow, I've bought the cheaper cigarette, which is probably why I heard your guys is on Skeptic Tank. And
hell yeah.
Oh,
it was
nice.
still, which is a podcast you shouldn't listen to. You should listen to this one instead.
Yeah.
And it was still a while before I finally decided to give it a try. I'm blown away by how relaxing and calming the feeling is from after smoking your guys' products.
Whose podcast is that?
That's Ari
Ari's.
Shafir's
Ari
podcast.
Shafir,
It's
yeah.
like it's like it is something completely different than what I was trying before. I really have enjoyed what I tested out so far. This guy writes like John Coffey from the Green Mile. I tried your CBD, boss. Yeah. It's pretty funny that we landed on that one at the end.
I love you guys' product.
Yeah.
We love those guys.
I've bought in the other products before. Just edit that out.
Yeah.
Just do the guy a
change it.
favor. And don't,
Just write a fake one.
I've
do a
bought
little
it,
copy editing.
Yeah.
I literally do smoke Cushy Dreams, and it is actually pretty good. I
That's
have to admit.
great, dude. That's
I do smoke it a lot.
it's changing lives, and it's changed our friends.
Because I haven't really
Cyrus's life.
smoked weed. I've been off the fucking weed for quite some time.
Mm-hmm.
And when I get a little hankering, bro, I straight up smoke. Because, once you get fucking high as shit off of Mary Jane,
There's
you're,
no turning back.
you're nuts deep in a fucking bag of Pringles.
You're having sex with a guy
Adam's
within
been
10 minutes.
Smoking something called Bussy Dreams.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is that?
It's okay,
Where do you
about
get
buses.
that?
I've
Buses.
never scrolled down this far on the page, but if you go far enough, it just says, "What does Joe Rogan say about?"
What does
sex?"
he say? What does Joe Rogan say?
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
we love our podcast partners. Not anymore, bitch.
Yeah. Why don't you love these nuts?
Yeah.
Why don't you sprinkle some fucking? Because here's the thing: it comes in pre rolls.
Mm-hmm.
They got the little half grams. They got the whole gram. They also come in tins of eighths. So why don't you sprinkle some of that onto my nuts and smoke that?
This shit is very nice. I have some, but it fell under the couch, and I've been too.
You want me to help you get it, man?
No, I'll do it myself at some point. I'll find a
Sure?
stick or something to get under there with.
You sure? Why don't we just squat the couch, dude?
I don't wanna,
Engage our glutes.
I don't want to do anything. I don't want to move.
You've been
Recent
doing-
post.
You've been doing too much cocaine, dude.
Recent post. Louis J. Gomez smokes big.
Is just Louis a guest blogger for CushyDreams.com?
Marijuana. Louis J. Gomez smokes big.
Wow.
uh,
I love that guy.
yeah. Anyways, no, this shit's good. And if you use promo code CUMTOWN, right?
Yep.
You get 20% off your order, and it ships guaranteed directly.
It's guaranteed delivery, which is one of the best
It's
things.
one of the best ways to consume this shit. Take it from guest blogger Louis J. Gomez, who smokes big loud. Dude, Louis gets big loud on fucking Cushy Dreams. Why do they have a blog?
Damn, I'm trying to write for Cushy Dreams blog.
They got free shipping on all orders over $50 right now. I don't think you
Wow.
need the promo code for that.
You
Mhm.
hear
This
that,
shit- this
you little
shit is-
fuckers?
This shit is good. It's independently lab tested,
Mm-hmm.
which if you want to
In
be
the
like,
penisley.
if you're like the Walter White of this kind of shit,
Mhm.
Yeah. Heisenberg.
yeah. So you
Adam's
know it
ass
doesn't-
is independently ass tested.
You know it
Mhm.
doesn't have
It's tested by scientists.
fentanyl.
No fent in the fucking Cushy
Yeah,
Dreams.
No fentanyl.
Mhm.
Okay.
No fentanyl.
Yep.
Uh,
Yep. So go get that shit, man.
no say ends at all.
No sayings at all. That's
I've been-
you know what? That's
I've-
good. That's a good rule for you.
I've been taking
No sayings
I've been
at all.
taking my no say ends at all
daily.
Yeah, and look, does he have as much energy is he as happy as he used to be?
Does he
No.
have the verve?
But he's not saying it anymore either.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to fucking do trade-offs.
Oh no, I accidentally took Saiyans all the time.
No,
No.
fuck.
I've
You
been
know
taking
that's
my
bad.
I've been taking my Saiyans every day.
You got a spiked dose
Dude,
that
this
has
is fucked
Saiyans.
Yeah, I
all-
got a. The doctor says I got Saiyans.
I got Sayanza.
The doctor's saying I got Saiyans.
I got Sayanza.
I can't stop. I can't stop doing. I can't
You
stop
got them
doing it.
Saiyans.
No, I got chest pains from my Saiyans. I gotta say it too much. I can't help. It's like sweets.
I know I shouldn't. I know I should only do one a day, but I can't help myself.
The new
It's
Hyundai
wrong.
Sayenza. Fifth chance financing, so sweet a deal you can't help yourself but say it.
That's right.
The brand new 1997 Hyundai Sayenza.
Damn, bro. Imagine what a 97 Hyundai is looking like right now.
Mm-hmm.
Think anybody's patrolling one right now? Anybody's whipping a 97 Hyundai?
I don't know. I saw a
Yeah.
Saturn the other day in my neighborhood,
Very nice.
and I completely forgot about Saturn.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Does
Forgot
Nissan
Saturn
buy them or
exists.
some shit?
No, they just
went out of business.
like GM just like canceled half their brands, and that was like the first one to go.
That's fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pontiacs don't exist anymore. either.
Pontiacs
What?
don't exist,
When am
yeah.
I want a Firebird.
Yeah. Too
Is
bad.
it too late?
Yeah.
Too bad, dude.
You're also
Fuck.
thinking of the burrito.
I'm
restaurant.
not.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was a burrito restaurant.
Well, yeah, you did subconsciously.
Yeah.
You could feel it in the.
So you think the reason I've wanted
You
a
could feel it in
Firebird
the-
is because there's a part of my soul that detects
Yeah.
when something is named after a restaurant?
Yeah, you can feel it in the collective
The collective
consciousness.
fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
The
might-
collective cafeteria, as
Honestly-
Young called it.
I have wanted a fucking Firebird since I was like 13.
Yeah.
There was I think I've talked about this. There was a lime green Firebird on a Dundalk lot for a year. For some reason it didn't sell. I don't
Yeah,
know
you
why.
told this story already.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
maybe, dude.
Mm.
Maybe from the time I was a little boy I knew
Firebird.
Firebird was a type of burrito.
Yeah.
What are now just since we did broach the subject, what kind of burritos do they have over there and where is it available?
The same kind of burritos they have literally anywhere you go.
That's not true.
Anyways, cushydreams.com, promo code COMETOWN.
Dude, that is not true. Burritos are fucking vastly different places you go.
Like
Qdoba versus Chipotle versus
What's the queso? Is the only difference.
the place. No, there's a qualitative difference versus the place that used to be open that was awesome that's dead now.
You're saying all this, and
Lucha.
all I'm hearing is ching chong, ching chong.
I miss
So-
Lucha Lucha once
Lucha
again.
Lucha was incredible, dude.
Yeah.
Lucha Lucha was high
Yeah,
quality.
there's fries and burritos.
It was good. So that place was so good that I got food poisoning from there twice.
That's
and I
awesome.
would
You kept
still,
coming back.
Yeah, I would still come crawling back.
I remember when Chipotle got queso and Stav and I went to Chipotle.
Yep.
We're like, oh God, we gotta see
try
what
it
this
out.
is all about.
I haven't
gotta
had a
try
good
it out.
burrito in a while, dude.
There isn't the Mexican
Yeah.
food in the Mexican
Lucha
food in
Lucha.
New York sucks.
Lucha Lucha is probably-
Mexican food here is fucking gay. dude.
No, there's one really good place.
You go to
wow.
Cali?
Instantly contradicting himself.
Yeah.
You were the one
No,
who
for the
just
most
said,
part, it's really bad.
and then Nick says it's bad, and then you're like, no, it's
In
actually
an
good.
Adam accent.
There is
Yeah.
one really good place.
He's just arguing with himself.
Yeah.
You should see it when you guys aren't even here. You should
What
see
is
what
it?
it's like.
What's it called?
I'm furious at myself. You went there. There's the place in Jackson Heights, and then they just added a second place.
So
in
did you hear I
Williamsburg.
went to dinner with Woody Allen?
No, I didn't.
Like
You
2
saw
minutes
Woody
ago?
Allen at dinner.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome,
He
dude.
was like talking to
And
the owner of the
Sun Yi.
restaurant. Yeah,
Huh?
him and Sun Yi were just like
Get
talking
the fuck out of
like
here.
2 tables away from us.
Are you joking?
No, I'm dead serious. Yeah.
Whoa, that rocks.
He
Yeah.
came out of his cave.
What
Yeah.
did you say? Did you say I'm a big fan of your?
I was like,
not
there's
so much
this-
of your films.
I was
but
like, there's this guy Adam I know that like he does this whole thing where he goes,
He
he
didn't
like
say this.
he like coyly does this like Woody innocent thing. He does it with Michael Jackson too. It's really good.
No, Michael Jackson actually is innocent.
shut up, Adam.
Alright.
Just
and,
shut the fuck
and Woody
up.
Allen was like, Do you have any quarters? And I was like, wow, aren't you like a billionaire?
Do you
And he's like,
validate
I can't
poverty?
stop.
I can't help
I can't help myself. It's part of my rapist. My rapist.
You know how rapists are
personality.
always trying to save money.
Well,
I'm saying
a certain
that-
kind is.
I'm saying that because he's a rapist, by the way.
Yeah, yeah,
Not,
no,
not for any other.
Yeah.
There was no other reason we're disparaging Woody Allen or
Mhm.
talking like that. We
Yeah.
were doing a rapist voice.
Yeah, that's just the voice of a smooth criminal, if you will.
It is so funny when you say Michael Jackson didn't fuck kids.
No, Joe Jackson chemically castrated him when he was a child. He didn't have
Yeah.
sexual function. He was like an angel sent from God. Did angels have genitalia? I don't think so.
Castrata. The ones in Noah did. They had big old dicks.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Either an
That's
angel should
awesome.
have a smooth or it should have a
Just
giant
a
penis.
huge cock.
I
That's
agree.
awesome.
Yeah, massive.
But doesn't get hard. It's like an engineering mistake.
Why would God make
Like
them
Dr. Manhattan.
hard? Yeah.
Yes, exactly. That big floppy
Mhm.
blue thing. You just want to.
How about Nurse Manhattan? And it's Dr. Manhattan. He's got the blue dick, but then also a big pair of tits.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
sign me up.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
What is
And he's
Doc?
like, I have to live on the moon because everyone's trying to fuck me.
Yeah, because I'm
Everywhere I go,
perfect.
is people just keep trying to fuck.
But does Nurse
I'm-
Manhattan look the same way in the face, or does she have?
Same way in the face, but she's got the nurse hat on.
Yeah, nurse hat, jacked,
Mhm.
big
no,
tits,
No, I don't want to jack.
big dong.
Yeah,
I'd
me
like
too.
big tits, cute, big dick.
You're gonna be manhandled by a nurse. That's what your dream is.
Not really.
To be sponge bathed and manhandled by
Sponge bathed and sucked off. Now we're
by
talking.
Alice from Super Jail. That's your dream woman.
I don't think I've seen Super Jail.
Yeah, your mind is suppressing your memory of it because you know that it's to be true.
Mm.
I would like. I just said I'll get sponge bathed and sucked off. I have no problem with that. I don't know about getting manhandled.
Sponge bath, SquarePants.
I would
Mhm.
prefer to do that. If someone's got to get manhandling, I would prefer to do the manhandling.
Yeah,
I don't particularly want to be.
but sometimes the lady does the manhandling.
Mhm.
I've never really fucked anybody strong enough to manhandle me. Actually, that's not true. I've got my head squeezed pretty vociferously while eating pussy with some very strong thighs. It was pretty tight,
Mhm.
actually.
Like a Xena style.
Honestly, yeah, and that was awesome.
Yeah.
But for the most part, no. The women that I have sex with are not capable of manhandling me. I'm sure you have definitely
This
fucked
is-
women.
this
that
is, Stav's dream.
Wow. She
No.
looked good.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Yes.
That would be a good look for you, Stop. Dating a fitness lady.
Dude, I'm so in.
But she's got to be strong then.
Of course, I don't have a problem with that. But that's the thing. Psychologically, I would have to be powerful to not get manhandled. It would have to be my cunning and my charisma.
all the ladies I've had sex with are incredibly strong, but on the inside,
You
they're
literally
strong people.
tell me you've definitely fucked at least a couple women that could beat you up. Cause just mostly because of how frail you are.
I fucked a lot of women that have beaten me up.
You're just getting backhanded by fucking little ass girls.
I've experienced them.
What's the largest woman you fucked? Like that could
Biggest?
just in general. I'm not just saying fat. I'm saying in
Size?
general. Just
No.
powerful. How about that? Most physically powerful.
I think in college in the laundry room in my dorm.
Yeah.
There was a big girl.
She pinned you down and fucked your ass. She pinned you
She was
down.
powerful. She was pretty powerful.
So in a wrestling match, she would have beaten you at the time. Would you say?
At the time, possibly, yes. I didn't start weight training at that point. I was still on the tail end of puberty at that point. Freshman year of college.
Who was this girl?
We didn't really even say any words to each other. It just kind of happened.
No, shut up.
Yeah, it was
Are you
very,
serious?
It was very erotic. I masturbate to the thought of it.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
You were in a laundry room and you just fucked a stranger?
It wasn't fuck.
Oh,
it was,
okay.
It was third base. Oral pleasure.
You were okay.
Yeah.
Did you?
Which
you
made
only
it better
got,
than sex.
You only got your dick sucked, or did you eat pussy too?
I only got my dick sucked.
Wow.
I can't believe I'm saying this.
This is awesome, Adam. I'm
Pretty
having-
cool. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
it's
So
pretty cool.
what? Oh, that's.
I'd see her
huge.
around, kind of.
And did you ever hooked up again?
No, never hooked up again.
Wow,
It was nice.
That's magic,
It
bro.
was very nice.
That would make
Oh,
me.
and that was
honestly, that would make me believe in God.
That kept me going for a while.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
dude. That's huge. I'm so happy right now.
Shout out to her. She was very nice. person.
That's so cool. And what happens? You guys,
It's college.
Now, it's college, but it's like, hey, what's up?
But it wasn't regular college like toga party, everyone getting laid or me
Yeah, it was a
getting
bunch
laid
of
all the
fucking
time. I
nerds.
wasn't getting laid all the time.
So I'm just
It
curious.
was one of my few sexual experiences there.
That's huge, and
Yeah.
that's so.
It was
And
cool.
she was like stout.
She was built. She was taller than me. Yeah. She was solid.
You would say she was driving the encounter. You got your dick sucked. You were chosen.
It was a vibe thing. It was hot.
It was a vibe. It
was
was
a
just you
vibe
and her
thing.
in the fucking
Just
thing.
Late at night doing laundry.
What time are we talking? 1 a.m.
Yeah, like 2 a.m.
Oh my god!
It was hot.
And you just start talking.
I think we turned the light off.
Who turns the light off?
Maybe me, maybe her. I
Wow.
don't remember.
Light goes off.
Light goes off, and then
You start kissing.
a little
you
bit of
just pull your
kissing.
dick
A
out.
little bit of kissing, and then
There's no talking.
I don't remember clearly, but no, I don't think that there was a lot of preamble. I don't think there was a lot of preamble.
Huge. The whole thing lasts 7 minutes.
I think I came immediately.
Oh, I
think
would've
I
busted
came.
so
I think I came
fast.
very fast.
Respect.
I still come very fast. So,
Dude, that's huge.
Yeah, pretty cool.
How about this? You still beat off to it?
honestly,
I'm
that
gonna
might
beat off to it.
Honestly, that might be my peak.
I
my
think it
entire
is.
life.
I think it is.
Yeah.
She just the vibe.
That
you
might
were
be
putting
my
out
peak.
the vibe, and she's sucking you off.
I don't know if it was her vibe or my vibe. But it was very, very hot. You
I
can't-
think I'm gonna not to disrespect you any more than we usually do here, but I'm gonna say
I appreciate the compliment. You're making me feel really nice.
I'm going to say that you were. It's a little bit of right place, right time.
Oh yeah,
I,
yeah.
I think you
I was
caught,
not in control of the
I think you
situation.
caught her in a real dick sucking mood, and God said Adam could use a W right now.
It was an accident.
Let's get this fucking rugby player to suck.
was
Let's get
a
him.
guy-
Let's get him to grip onto some fucking huge shoulders
an
while he gets
accident.
his dick sucked.
It was an accident, and it was.
It wasn't an accident.
If you're out there, I think about you.
It
all
was
the time.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
No, it felt nice. Didn't
I'm
really say
so-
anything. Went back to my dorm. Didn't really say anything to anyone.
You
Went to
just
sleep.
That's incredible.
Put on. What
Just
did I put on? I put on. It was either the movie Waiting
waiting.
was
Oh,
like
that's
a-
a banger.
with Ryan Reynolds.
Of course, of
Or
course.
Grandma's Boy. It was during that. that
Oh,
period.
dude, those and you know
on
what?
my Dell
Oh, man.
laptop.
A kid that was watching those movies,
Mhm.
nothing could possibly be better than randomly getting your dick sucked to the laundry room.
Best 7 minutes of my life.
Oh, I'm so jealous,
Yeah,
dude.
pretty cool.
Fuck.
Pretty
I'm
cool.
trying to think if any spontaneous shit.
None
like
of that
has
stuff
happened.
happens anymore. We're adults.
I mean, you're not. Where are you gonna? You know,
Also, we're
you
so
get your dick
we're
sucked
so
in
famous now.
in a bathroom bar. Or
we're such
something.
celebs now.
yeah.
No,
You're
we
afraid of the
just-
If I go to
paparazzi.
like a gas station, usually I fuck any woman. There's like a lady behind the counter.
Yeah, you'll fuck her
I'll usually
for the
fuck-
most part.
For the most part, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that I have fucked pretty much whenever I want to fuck a woman. I do. Yeah, me as well.
I show them my Ridge wallet. that I got.
All right.
yeah,
That one
And
really
that
carried
gets
us
their,
through.
and that gets their pussies going.
They're like, what is that? A solid gold wallet?
Yeah.
18 karat?
And you're like, zip.
I say, that's exactly right. And I got it at ridgewallet.com, which they just sent us a whole bunch of shit.
Yes, they did.
We got the duffel
And
bag.
maybe you guys can talk about how nice the large backpacks are. I can't really speak
Yeah,
to that.
Stav, as you remember, there was a battle of wits last week, and Stav lost.
I can't really speak to this.
'Cause
So
of
why
my
don't-
wits.
I'm sure you've used it.
I have used it, and I put my power bank in it and a cord, and I was on the go the other day, and I was able to charge my
That's great.
phone and use it.
That's great, and I'm happy for you.
And it's
both.
kind of nice too because you have the cord coming out of the backpack, so you feel like one of those guys in like World War II, like calling in like that they need air support or something. You're the communications guy with the backpack.
Nice.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
That is cool.
Now,
this duffel
when I
bag-
see Adam with that, I think, well, there goes a mentally retarded fag.
that's
That's what you
that's
think.
pretty much what you look like.
I say, there goes one of the gayest guys I've ever seen. Cool backpack though.
Yeah, the backpack rules. The guy
Backpack
is gay.
rules. But that
Yeah, and you can decorate it with different pins and stuff.
Yeah, you should see the kind of
I have one
swag.
with I have
he
one
has.
with the American flag and the Israeli flag crossing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
They
what-
sent
I
me-
normally wear it on the lapel
they
of my
sent me the
suits.
18 karat gold one, which I took for myself.
Yeah. By
The
the, way,
wallet,
I'm
yeah.
I gotta get the duffel. You don't need the duffel. You got the
Duffel's
the
right
wall-
next to you.
Yeah, but the duffel now has other stuff in it.
No, you said it came
Why do
with
you go?
stuff
Hold
in
on,
it.
why are you getting a backpack and the duffel?
Well, why do you get the 18 karat gold?
You can have one. They're in the bag. If you want a wallet, you can take a wallet.
How about listen? I'll take the bag home to
No,
check the wallets I want.
The bag contains other items.
That argument is such a Jedi mind trick attempt on your part. Just because there's other things in the bag, you could put the thing somewhere else
No, I couldn't.
and empty the
They go
bag.
perfectly in the bag.
You have a lot of bag. What about your old backpack that you don't use?
I'm using them to cat sleeps on that. No. I'm using the bag to do.
I got the little backpack.
to do brand work for the
Using
company.
It's your company.
I'm going around handing out the products.
The Ridge Wallet.
Yes.
So you got a side deal with Ridge Wallet now?
I have a side deal where I do additional marketing for them by handing out the products to homeless people.
Okay. Well, listen. When it's empty, since that's what you're doing,
Well, you can argue with the homeless man that ends up with it.
you're
Wow.
gonna give it to a homeless
You're stealing
guy.
from the homeless
Yeah,
stuff.
you're stealing from the homeless again.
What do you mean
What are you
again?
going to put in there? Candy that you're going to eat in one day, anyways?
No.
Yeah, you're gonna check the donation bin, go back to the
I'm
candy.
not. I don't put candy in duffel bags.
Mhm.
Anyways, this gold wallet is very nice.
It is nice, I have to say.
It's got the money clip, the cash strap. They all got the money clip and the cash strap.
And it's made out of money.
But I really like this thing. I've been using it for years now because I had a regular.
Let me just take a look here.
Why are you going through the bag?
You
dude?
told me. You just told me I could go through the bag.
I know.
To get a wallet.
Oh yeah, you can do that, but don't look at my medicine. That's in
You don't
there.
have any medicine.
I do have medicine in there. A lot of people don't know. They listen to
Little
the show,
dick
don't-
pills.
No, they don't know that I'm dying.
Yeah.
And I'm actually a hero for continuing to do the show despite the fact.
Yeah,
that,
he's like the guy, Black Panther guy.
yeah, I'm like
I'm
Forrest
taking the
Gump.
knife.
All right, take the knife.
Nice.
You're giving him a knife?
Fuck you,
I
Adam.
already
You
have a
guys do
knife,
that?
dude. I was gonna buy you guys knives,
I know you were.
and then I couldn't
Engraved.
find. I couldn't find the Jewish knife. I was trying to find the.
Can I
kind
see
that-
your knife?
No, fuck you.
I'm not gonna cut you.
I was
with
trying to
it.
find the kind they used to do the circumcisions.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What
That's
is
more
this?
of like
the
a
Ridge Damascus. What's this?
I mean, I have no idea.
It's a
Let's
Syrian.
open it up and find out.
Yeah, take the knife and open that up. Anyways, Ridge Wallet promo code Cumtown or Cumtown20. Do you remember what it is?
I think it's 20, but I don't remember.
Yeah, it's Cumtown20. Free shipping and returns on all orders.
Wow, a black blade.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fucking.
It's like the
jealous?
operators.
Be careful
use.
with your finger there, dude.
Dude.
You're cutting in a very unsafe way. Now that's
Cut away from yourself.
Shut up.
Cut away.
dude.
You're about to stab yourself.
Nah, my skin is.
Stop! Stop! He's flying around the
He's
room.
knocking all my
He's
stuff
flying
over.
around the room.
Help, guys! Let me fucking crack open the Damascus.
Yeah, the mask. But that's just like it's just wood,
Oh.
wood grain, right?
It's pretty cute.
It's a
Yeah.
metal wood grain or it's an actual wood?
No, it's metal.
Yeah.
It's metal with a wood grain.
Interesting.
It's
Yeah.
a weird look.
I think I'm gonna go full-time Ridge Wallet. You know
Yeah, they are nice.
What is that? Can
what?
I see that little microfiber cloth?
No,
I just
fuck
want
you.
to clean my glasses.
No,
Yeah, they're not for cleaning glasses.
What? They're microfiber
No,
cloth. You can
that's
use
not-
it for your glasses.
No.
It's not. We're not
maybe
using
your
that to-
large backpack
to-
came with a microfiber.
to wipe off the residual burned-in image of a man's penis.
That's not a
You've been
thing.
staring at
is-
it.
That's not a
His
thing.
glasses burned.
Yeah.
That can't happen.
That
Just
can't happen.
Staring at a
If
picture
it's
of
burned in, you can't wipe it off.
It's like the way like a what is it like an LED TV if you leave it too long.
It's OLED.
Yeah.
OLED. That's what happens to Adam's eyes with a man's penis. He's been
Have
like,
any of
Yeah.
us
Burned
stepped
in.
it up to OLED yet?
No, you are.
I want to.
You're buying
I haven't yet.
a CX that you got a deal on because you know a guy.
I think
Oh, yeah.
C1.
How much does that cost?
I might have a deal.
So what's the cost?
Um,
Because I'm gonna call him and I'm gonna
Ridgewallet.com. It's your if your birthday you get an $80 million gift card and something. You buy the wallet. It's guaranteed shipping. They guarantee
They
absolutely
guarantee
they
shipping.
absolutely will ship it to you.
they guarantee that it will
They
come
get
in
this,
the mail.
This thing where it says get $15 to $19. I don't really share this offer with friends. They get 10% of their first purchase, and you can earn increasing rewards.
Wow.
So go to ridgewallet.com, use promo code Cumtown or Cumtown20. I can't remember which one it is, and I never will.
That's our promise.
and it's a great product.
Yeah, and I'm
Can I
really
see the rest
enjoying.
of the
I'm actually
presents?
really enjoying my new duffel bag as well, which I will be
Nice.
taking
Take it.
home.
See, this is what you did, you fucking idiot. Now he's taking the knife, the wallet, and the duffel bag.
You could have taken the knife yourself. It's been in your house.
No, it would have been unfair. Everything.
I've been trying to be fair
everything
because I felt
stayed-
bad that Stav wanted the
No,
backpack.
you're an idiot. Everything stayed fair.
Sorry that I
by
simply
leaving it all in there.
No, it wouldn't have been fair.
What do you want, Adam?
I just want to see what's in there.
Here, I'll hand you the stuff.
I love.
Yeah, I'll
presents.
hand you everything in the duffel bag, Adam.
You're
So you
taking.
can
all
see
this-
what's in it.
Oh, okay.
Here's
Oh,
another
nice.
one.
I like this one, but I don't know. I'm a wallet guy.
Yeah, a
Maybe I'll
Ridge
try
wallet
this-
guy. What
Maybe
the fuck
I'm
are
a
you
Ridge
talking
wallet
about?
guy.
You
I'm a Ridge
fucking
wallet
moron.
guy.
Idiot,
What are you doing?
fucking moron.
Sorry.
That's the story of the show and how
I'm a
we.
wallet.
I was in between wallets, and they sent me one, and now I've never looked back.
It's true.
And
We
you
should-
know me, I do plenty of looking back.
We should sell your old Ridge wallet.
I do
for
nothing
charity.
but
No,
regret
you can have
things.
these.
I don't want all of it in
No,
my
you can have
hands.
them.
Just put it in the
No.
duffel. Oh, 'cause
Put
you're
it back in
taking
the duffel bag.
Now Nick's gonna be mad. There's gonna be garbage.
There's just gonna be shit all over the place. Put it all back in the duffel bag.
Get him
No.
another bag.
Fine.
Trade
Next
bags.
week, I'm coming with a shitty bag.
Just ask them. Just email them and ask them to send you a duffel bag.
You don't need this. Are you using the duffel bag?
The duffel bag is filled with the Ridge wallet shit, which is being distributed to
There's only like 3
the
wallets.
socially enfeebled people.
There's
that
only
I-
3 wallets in here.
that I do work with.
What
Yeah,
about the
Nick
peanut?
does a lot of charity.
The
work.
penisfully enfeebled.
Yeah, they're also getting stuff. You're also getting condoms.
Dude, the
Ridge makes
condom.
condoms.
Yeah, I'm bringing condoms.
100%.
Should I get this one or the other one or the Damascus? What do you guys think?
I like the gradient.
I
I
like
like
the
the metal
gradient.
gradient.
I'm gonna get this one.
Yeah, do that one.
Go to ridgewallet.com. The products are beautiful, folks.
They have a great line of products, and it's not just wallets.
Mm-hmm.
And the backpack, I got the little backpack, and I have to say it's pretty good too as well.
It's nice. And because it's little, it's like you're like a slut girl.
Yeah.
You're
I'm
like,
like a little
slutty
fucking
girl.
whore.
Well, it also helps
Yeah.
stop with dieting because if he had the full size, he's gonna get.
I
That
wouldn't
duffel
fill
bag.
it with candy.
There's gonna be.
I wouldn't fill
it
whatever
would've
bag
been-
I
it would
have
be
with
an entire
candy.
roasted pig.
He would have had he would have had just a
Just
he would
a-
have had a liquid
He
cheese
he
compartment.
puts the bag down. There's an apple rolling across the floor. Oh, whoops!
Mhm. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Now you can just fit 2 hams instead of the entire pig.
No, dude, I'm off the fucking pork. I'm on that shit. I'm off that shit.
It's good, dude.
I'm on that assalamu alaikum type shit right now, dude.
yeah.
Yeah. No pork.
Actually, that's a lie. I guess I actually haven't eaten pork in quite some time because I'm eating a lot of seafood, and when I want to treat myself, I get a little fucking beef.
Mm.
I went to the hand roll place in DeKalb Market.
So good.
It's bigger now too. They got a larger menu.
They got more now.
You want to go after this?
I have to go home and FaceTime my friend. We're working on something.
A gay porno.
It's a gay porno. It's a gay porno over FaceTime.
Yeah.
What are you working on, dude? Tell us.
Nothing. I don't want to talk about it.
Well, if you
Well,
want to
you
hear what
said it.
Adam's working on, check
You
out
coulda just-
Cometown Premium.
Yeah,
You
I
go to
did mention
Patreon.
on the premium this week. Stav was on the road for it, so we say
I can't wait to listen.
Patreon.
we say a lot of anti-Greek,
Patreon.
pro-Albanian,
What?
pro-anorexic,
.com.
pro-Albanian.
/ Cometown.
Yeah,
There's an extra episode.
There's an extra
every
episode
week.
every.
there are about
motherfucking week.
300 episodes on the Patreon feed. I checked this week,
And
That's
as you
awesome.
know, I am dying.
and
So
Nick's
there's-
dying.
So enjoy
backlog.
this while you can.
like Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah. It would be funny if you guys continued doing the show, but you probably would. That's kind of how everybody works.
I don't know.
Mm.
I don't. I think I would feel kind of weird.
Adam would keep doing it.
Yeah, I'd keep doing it alone, of course. I'd act like you guys were.
Adam
in the room.
would do some kind of hostile takeover, just bleed the
Mhm.
Patreon dry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a.
I would insist on being entombed with both the Ridge Wallet duffel bag and Adam. In a
Just
pyramid somewhere.
Just people, they're laying the bricks while I'm
Yeah.
screaming.
Yeah.
Like Smithers.
Yeah. Exactly like Smithers.
Oh, baby, I want to fuck.
Damn, now I want one of those hand rolls or a burrito or something.
Your ass.
Those hand rolls are very good. I'm down to go.
What's
this
a
week
hand
sometime.
roll?
It's like a
just
sushi
that's
that they
not
don't cut.
Yeah, they don't
Oh,
cut
okay.
it
I
up.
see.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
And it's like you eat it immediately, and the nori is extra crispy, and you dip it in the sauce.
It's so good. Dude.
It's
That's
so fucking
the
good.
fucking eel and the salmon belly there are fucking amazing.
Salmon
the
belly.
Toro,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
fatty salmon or
That
fatty.
sounds awesome.
Mhm.
Oh no, that's Toro's tuna.
Adam had to say he knows the word.
Yep.
Ooh,
But
The
guess what?
NYPD bomb squad has been called in to examine a package.
Mhm.
Where?
All traffic around the museum is being... Which museum? Hopefully the
The
African
Museum of
American
Get. Wait, why? Why that one?
It's
Uh,
not in.
by
That's
reference
not in
to-
New York.
On the other show.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
He's talking about the African American Museum just being like a regular museum, but with like a sort of like an African American theme. So it's still like y'all ever see electricity?
yeah.
Mhm.
Y'all want to see some
Mhm.
old paintings?
Yeah.
Some Dutch shit?
Mhm.
The Ben
The
Franklin.
Dutch Masters. The guys from Dutch Masters.
They call this shit trompe l'oeil.
What's chop lay ole?
I don't know. It's the only thing I learned in art history class. I think it's something that looks like it like it is in real life.
How about our word street class?
Our word
Our
street?
word street.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, but you know how you can do like women's studies in college? You should be able to do retard studies.
Yeah. Why can't you?
They just do it. We're studying the history of retards.
That's I don't understand
Yeah.
why you can't.
Like if you can stay, yeah. If they're like, yeah, this is what it's been like to be a bitch throughout history.
Right,
Mhm.
right.
Well, how about being like a retard or
Let me
why do
see.
they do? Why can't you major? in
Why
that?
they do
Let's
that?
see. Let's see famous retarded people. What happened?
Sean Penn and I Am Sam.
Yeah, that wasn't even a real guy.
Just writing your thesis on I Am Sam. and the special, the Women's Olympics.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I guess I guess there were like monarchs and stuff who were probably mentally enfeebled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah, if you look this up, it just seems like guys they used to put in the circus, unfortunately. So we can't, it's not really going for.
Well, you could write a thing
the
about the
empowering
circus. You could write a
vibe.
paper about the circus.
It was funny back in the day when like P.T. Barnum had his like museum of bullshit in New York, and they had
Mhm.
an exhibit called the "What Is It," and it was just a retarded black guy
Yeah.
that
Jesus.
they put in a gorilla costume.
No.
and, like just kept in the museum.
Yeah.
God damn, dude.
Yeah.
He was a genius of spectacle.
But then there was like contemporaneous accounts of people being like, you know, they have this exhibit called the "What Is It," and it's clearly just a mentally disabled guy from Virginia. It's like, even then they weren't like, "Wow, what is it?" They're like, "Oh, this is a retarded person imprisoned."
What about Asperger's? That's probably. People are saying Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart was an Asperger's guy.
That's true.
Isaac Newton, Jerry Seinfeld.
Well, I think Seinfeld admitted that himself.
History's 30 most inspiring people on the autism spectrum. Here we go. Dan Aykroyd,
Megan Fox.
Hans Christian Andersen, Benjamin Banneker. Oh, the clock guy, of course. Susan Boyle, Tim Burton, Henry Cavendish, Charles Darwin, Emily Dickinson, Paul Dirac, Einstein, Bobby Fischer,
Yeah, it's all really smart guys.
Yeah.
Michelangelo,
The New York Herald ad tells the reputed story of
the creator of Nintendo's Pokemon,
the
Satoshi
capture
Tajiri.
and process of civilizing what Barnum called the nondescript. The What Is It exhibit presented an African American man as the link between man and monkey.
Jesus Christ.
What Is It opened at the American Museum shortly after the publication of Charles Darwin's Origin of Species and at the height of political tensions over slavery in the U.S. The exhibit claimed to prove that Africans descended from monkeys and thus merged supposedly objective scientific findings about evolution with ongoing antebellum debates over racial definition. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty fucked up if you ask me. Daryl Hannah, apparently.
She's autistic.
I don't know, Asperger's?
That's cool.
Barnum's promotional material for the What Is It claimed that it is the opinion of most scientific men that he is the connecting link between the wild native African and the orangutan.
Oh, Kinsey, the sex guy. The one
Yeah,
who
because
tells
he
you how
needed to have
gay
a
you
he
are.
needed to have a scale. for-
Kubrick, call back to
Mm-hmm.
the beginning of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, nice. Tesla. Andy
You-
Warhol.
Elon Musk.
Yeah, probably. damn.
Well, congrats to Elon, friend of the show, for the SNL.
Finally, long overdue.
We've been lobbying for that for a while.
It's nice that a certified meme lord could
That's
be on
that's
SNL.
the best thing about his fans is that they think he's really funny.
Look at this picture of Adam I found.
That's not me. that guy's got a button nose. He doesn't look like me.
That looks exactly like you, dude.
If I looked like that, my parents would think I was such a good boy.
Yeah.
If I was just a
You do look like that.
bow
though.
tie sweet young
the thing
man.
is, you do look like
Who
that.
is this guy? Sam Humphrey. He's like a weird baby adult. Sam Humphrey is a New Zealand actor from Frankston, Victoria, Australia's best known. Yeah, I guess he's 27 and he's 4'2".
Nice.
He's Adam.
What's he been in?
The
The Greatest Showman.
Yeah, The Greatest Showman. This is Adam for sure.
It is you.
Yeah, Adam. Are you hearing this?
That's not me.
It's you.
Mm-hmm.
It's you. You can't dispute it. He looks exactly like
He
him.
looks just like him.
We looked at the pictures, and it's some really amazing stuff. It looks exactly like him. It's him.
Apparently, he starred in the 2017 TV film Jeremy the Dud.
Yeah.
So check that out. Check out Sam Humphrey, which in what I'm guessing is Australian or New Zealand television.
Well, Adam's been watching Barney and Friends lately.
Yeah. Do you want to?
You want to tell us about that, Adam?
What's this? It's mostly about socialism these days.
That's
No. Well, there's a lot of
Everybody, do your share.
yeah.
Dude,
Everyone, do your share.
This shooting in North Carolina has to be horrific.
It seems as if it's really bad.
Yeah. Well, they already declared the state of emergency, but you can never really trust the cops. It might be like one thing where it's not as bad, but they're doing all this to get people to riot beforehand.
They're like
So then they
delaying
release
showing
it.
the
And it's
video
not
to
that
get
bad.
people
It's not that
to think
bad.
it's bad.
Yeah.
Wow, the genius cops.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sort of the Joker.
What was the
Joker
situation?
police.
It's like a middle-aged guy who got shot in the back.
We're going to release the video
We're gonna make it
a
look.
couple of days later so we can have gay sex with each other. We're declaring a state of emergency so we can have
So
gay
we can
sex
be
in the prison.
Yeah. Damn.
What was the situation? He was just some guy got shot in the back randomly by a cop.
Yeah. Looks like they.
Was he at a traffic stop or?
No, I don't know. I have no idea. We'll see when we see the video.
Whoa.
So keep your eyes peeled for that.
Keep your
folks.
guys peeled for.
Oh,
For another
Liz
horrific
Cheney's
police-
trending. I think her pussy fell out or something.
Oh yeah, I
Did
just,
it?
Let me look. Let me go to CNN.com.
Oh no, it's something else.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Well, any day now.
Proud rodeo mom, soccer mom, baseball mom, hockey mom, dog fucker, and constitutional conservative.
That's her Twitter bio.
Yeah, weird.
She must have got
Honored to serve the people of Wyoming in Congress and also have sex with golden retrievers.
Dalmatian.
Yeah.
Golden retriever. You know, if you were to pick a dog to fuck, there are some like a Marmaduke type dog.
A big
Like
ass
a
dog.
Big dog with a big ass
Mm.
dick.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
I would have sex with pit bulls.
Yeah, you already
Powerful,
do.
strong
Damn.
pit bulls. No, I don't have.
She
sex with
retweeted
them.
this woman who's like posted some woman that the Iranian woman that got fucked up by an acid attack.
Mhm.
But look how hot this woman is. That even with the acid, still,
me see.
You'd still, yep,
Still-
you'd still hit.
yeah,
She's pretty hot.
she's still hot. Even with her half her face
She's
melted.
kind of
off.
got a Harvey Dent situation.
American women could never. Yeah, she is sort of like Two-Face.
Kind of a two-face.
A two-faced bitch. That's what I'm trying to. In fact, it's like you probably overlook this woman if she wasn't like that because you'd be like, that's just a pretty lady.
Right.
But now a little bit of acid, a little bit of Monica in my life.
Yep.
Mambo number 5.
Bum, 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 bum,
If
bum,
you-
bum,
if you know what I
bum,
mean.
bum, 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 bum.
Mm.
Wow.
Mambo
Mambo number.
I gotta get my
penis.
dick sucked by a guy.
And if you don't fuck me, I'll kill you.
I have a gun, you fucking bitch. Don't try anything funny.
What was that guy's name? Fucking
Lou Bega.
Lou Bega.
Vega?
Lou Bega.
Lou
You
Bega.
to suck my dick.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
Yeah.
I Lou Bega you to suck my dick as well.
Bum bum
You're
bum
begging?
bum.
kinda pathetic.
Oh
Oh yeah,
Fuck
he
you.
was German.
He was German. He was a
his
black
name was,
German guy.
His name was David Lubega.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, and he changed his name to Lou Bega.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
German.
They got a lot of black German guys over there.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Where do you think that's from?
Soccer.
No. Well, aren't there like a bunch of American German black guys because of like war?
Yes,
guy?
I thought this guy was
American
like, I thought this guy
servicemen.
was fucking Cuban or something.
That's what I thought too.
His mom's Italian, his dad's black.
That are you? That does kind of
He's
equal Cuban.
Sicilian and Ugandan.
That's basically Cuban.
No, that's just extra Italian. That's just doubling down. That's just making
That's
a
true.
Sicilian even more Sicilian.
That's true.
A half Sicilian, half black is 100% Sicilian.
That's
Mhm.
true.
It's
I agree with you.
110% Sicilian.
I too have seen
Yeah.
True Romance.
I don't want to.
I had those opinions before that movie came out. Yeah. You know,
a little bit of
you know,
penis in my ass.
You're actually Lou Bega. You ever hear that song Mambo Number 5? That's about you, dickhead.
I'm not black. How about? you know
Oh,
what I'm
this
saying?
guy.
That was good.
Thanks, man.
Uno, dos, tres. A little bit of Monica, suck my dick.
A little bit of penis in my
A little bit of
ass.
penis in my mouth. A little bit of balls on a lady named Monica. Just a pinch of having balls, so it's still a girl.
What is it? Just a little bit of
Just
having
maybe
balls?
she's got maybe one ball, but the rest is a pussy and a big old pair of tits.
Where does the ball come out of?
This
Is
is
it
what
coming
I
out of her pussy?
when I say a little bit of Monica. That's what I mean.
A little bit of having
Is one
balls.
of her lips droop all the way down?
Mambo-
to one ball.
Mambo is a dance where you suck a guy's cock. I think.
I think so.
I didn't know that,
Um,
dude. Adam, I'm about to chop your cock off.
Don't cut my cock
I'm
off.
about to double circumcise you with this ridge knife, dude.
mhm.
Dude, I told you my neighbor converted to Judaism 3 times. Like Reformed, Conservative, Orthodox. He had to have 3 circumcisions.
Wait,
No,
what
he
the
didn't.
fuck is
No,
this
That
in the-
doesn't make any sense.
He got his foreskin cut off. He was a Mexican American man. He had his foreskin cut off, and then the next time they have to just draw blood to have it count as a circumcision. So he had it 3 times.
Get the fuck
He had a
out
little
of here.
slit on his cock.
That's not true.
It's true, dude.
So he had.
I'm not making that up.
Why don't they just prick it?
I don't know if it was a prick or a slit. I didn't ask to watch his adult male
Yes, you did.
circumcision. No, I didn't. But
Yes, you did.
I understand that he had 3 ceremonies.
I heard it was the rabbi drew blood with his teeth.
Mm-hmm.
He broke the skin.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, what they do is they put a dime on the tip of the penis, and then
Mhm.
they pull the foreskin around the dime, and then the rabbi bites around the ridge of the dime, and that's how they sever it.
No, you
And then the rabbi eats the foreskin and the dime.
That's what I heard too.
Yeah,
Is that true, Adam? Would you say?
No, you put a dime on top of the foreskin, and then you try to
that's where the
flick it
expression.
over your
That's the
head.
expression "drop a dime on them" comes from. Is the-
chew
Yeah,
chew a
means
dime
eat
out
a
of their
baby's
foreskin.
penis, part of a baby's penis, and also money
Yeah,
as a garnish, as a
makes-
treat.
yeah.
I mean, you
Moils can eat a little baby's penis as a treat.
the moil doesn't want to eat the baby's penis.
Yes, it
God
does.
is telling him to do it. He's not
Mhm.
enjoying
he
eating
is.
the
He's
baby's
enjoying
penis.
every second of it.
It's
Yeah.
what God needs that man to
And
do.
why? Because Jewish God is a fucking Woody Allen type guy. If you know what I'm saying.
He's one of he's a Cushy Dreams customer.
yeah.
It's a good dream step.
Yeah.
Oh fuck. A little bit of penis in my cheeks. Fuck, dude. I'm trying to.
Stop. Are you gonna start playing harmonica anytime soon?
No. I'm
Sunglasses, harmonica.
not. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's not happening
That's
for a while.
the next move.
No. The next. Well, actually, I don't know. There's got to be something between here and Full Bald Pony. So
are you
maybe.
are you saying like John Popper kind of vibe? Blues
Sort of.
Traveler.
Yeah.
I'm not into that scene.
That's your scene.
That's
dude.
not my scene at all.
Yeah, you said I'm done with hip hop and all that crap.
Mhm.
I'm getting back into Blues Traveler.
Yeah.
I can't get back into it. I've never been in it.
You said when you were a child, it was.
I never was. I was into Elvis. I told you that guy's that.
Yeah.
But I'm not. I was never into blues or any of that.
Some like it fat.
He wasn't even in that movie.
Yeah, he was.
That's just an old movie.
Yeah.
That was Marilyn Monroe.
Some like being fat. Some people like being a big fat so.
A little bit of fucking
Yeah.
pussy cream. Bum, 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 bum. I gotta fucking
Chantilly lace.
What if
Don't
I just
cut me,
chocolate
don't cut me,
sauce.
please.
Extra
Don't slice
cheese. A little bit of bacon. Ooh, baby, that's what I like. Suck my dick, eat my ass, and call me a little faggot.
Make me suck your dick and balls.
Make me suck your fucking penis. We're talking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Charlie in the semen factory.
Charlie and who's
Charlie in the penis factory.
Whose cock do I got to suck around here? A lottery factory.
Mm-hmm.
And it's the story of Adam.
Yes, it is that. What do you got? Looking at your mail?
I'm
Oh, your meal
my
check-ins.
meal check-ins.
Nice. Let me look. Oh, breakfast, a bowl of semen.
No.
Lunch, a bigger bowl of semen
No.
and asparagus to make my piss smell and taste better.
Yes. So on today's episode of Chapo Trap House, we're joined by Dave Weigel to discuss the trailer for the In the Heights, the Washington.
Once upon a time,
I have to piss. Wow, this looks
far
horrible.
away land called Washington Heights.
Washington. Shut
which is
up.
like
He's
okay.
speaking English the whole time.
He's speaking English, but also it's like that's not how George Washington said his name.
So true.
Well, I mean, I understand it's not like a Spanish word.
Right. Well, that's what. Why would you choose that name to throw a little fucking stank on?
Yeah, the rest of it. Why
Yeah.
not use all the other words?
I agree.
I mean, it makes
We're doing the show, and I'm gonna piss, so you got to tag in right now.
it doesn't
What
make
are
any
we talking
sense.
about?
We're talking about the In the Heights trailer.
Let's discuss.
On today's episode of Chapo
Once upon a
Trap
time,
House.
in a far away land called Washington Heights.
Washington Heights.
Because he just says heights. It goes
Yeah,
back, he just chooses that word.
Yeah, it should be.
It's
heist.
corny. I
Like,
agree.
he's like, I was walking down the street and I came up to this stop sign. You know, it's like, why that one?
I agree.
It's not that it's corny. It's also not like
It is corny.
It's a lot. It doesn't make any sense. That's
Yeah.
what bothers me about it.
Well,
is
no, because it's a Puerto Rican Dominican neighborhood, so that's how they pronounce it. So therefore, it becomes their
yeah,
name
but it's
for it.
that's also how they pronounce every other thing in that sentence.
That's exactly my problem with it as well.
Yeah.
I guess symbolically, he wants to throw a little stank on the neighborhood.
Listen,
The point is, it's Lin-Manuel
I'm gonna
Miranda
say
who's a
this.
fucking dork.
So it doesn't disappear.
Washington Heights.
And then the kids say it wrong.
say it right.
No, they don't say it. They say
They don't say
Washington
thong.
Heights.
Yeah, well, they say Washington Heights, but he's in Puerto Rico
Yeah.
with actual Puerto Rican kids,
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
and he's telling them say it, and
Right.
then they say it in the colonized way.
Yeah, in the
Which is
settler
fucked up.
colonial way. What I will say is
Up
that
on Washington Heights, up at the break of day. I wake up and I got this little punk I gotta chase away. Pop the grate at the crack of dawn, sing while I wipe down the awning. Hey, y'all, good morning.
Ice cold piragua, cherry, strawberry, and just for today, I got my mate.
story.
It's like it's just a whole musical about what it's like to ride the subway and buy toilet paper.
Yeah.
I don't, because like what about this is like distinctly
Yeah, how to clean the
Puerto
floor
Rican.
with
I don't. Yeah, like
how to clean a floor with Fabuloso.
yeah, they're like when you're waiting to cross the street and there's rats because there's a garbage problem in the city.
Yep.
And also now what? And the Sandra Yang guy, what's his deal?
What's when is this like supposed to take place?
I think
A block that was disappearing.
The genius is back!
Yo, here's your chance. Ask her out right now. Hey.
There's something on your shirt.
And of
Who's
course,
the
the
girl?
guy's a
Who's the girl?
cock. The guy's like a
Who's
cuck.
the girl? Is she
That's
hot?
what that. Now we're getting into what this really is because they layer all this Puerto Rican bullshit over the
Yes.
real story, which is a guy that doesn't get any pussy.
Which is fucked up.
Here's the
Right.
thing.
I'm not trying to watch media like that,
No.
bro. I'm trying to watch pussy getting media.
Which also, it's like, is that even true? Like you probably
He's a
the-
hot Puerto
you
Rican
were
guy.
probably
He
the
can
one.
dance.
Yeah, you were probably the
Who,
one.
Lin-Manuel?
Lin-Manuel is probably the one guy in Washington Heights that had this problem.
Oh, right.
This is not like a kind
Because
of
everyone else there has 3 families.
This would be like
Absolutely.
It's like a Chinese guy that's like, yeah, I just feel like there needs to be more Asian representation. Here's a musical about what it's like to have the biggest dick in the entire world. Which is, maybe it's just me, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Smooth operator.
Oh, so this is an avatar for Lin-Manuel, this
Yeah.
guy.
We all had a sueñito. And when it came to dreams, we had to keep
This guy is so
scraping by.
much sexier than
Maybe this
Lin-Manuel.
neighborhood's changing forever. Maybe tonight is our last night.
I feel like in 10 years, it's going to be like, he's going to be like the Joss Whedon of Little Puerto Rico.
Mm-hmm.
Where they're like, he kept making jokes about putting his fingersas into my pusuasa. I didn't know what that meant because neither of those are
But-
they're English words that he was.
Yeah. Josh wasn't trying to fuck, right? He was just a mean gay guy.
Playing with girls' minds.
Oh,
no,
Is he
I don't
gay?
think he was gay.
He's not gay.
No, he fucked.
The guy who
also.
did Buffy the Vampire Slayer is not gay.
No, he cheated. Yeah.
What?
I think.
However,
I think
I just want to see the whole world through her eyes.
They're talking about
Who did he
picking out
fuck?
all the dreamers. It's time to make some noise.
And this is where it really starts to bother me is when the dancing starts. When it's
We had to assert our dignity in small ways.
because choreographed dancing of any kind is fucking lame.
Dude.
Oh, how do you feel
disagree.
about the Beijing opening ceremonies then?
Yeah, that was
That was
one
a
of
lot
the-
of
something
that
you
was
would
one of
like.
the coolest
There was a lot
things
of
I've ever
kissing,
seen.
and it was mostly feats of strength.
No, it was drums.
So wildly choreographed, these people couldn't go to the bathroom, dude. They were fucking on taking diapers.
That was one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
Yeah, but see, they're mentally choreographed.
Mhm.
So it doesn't even. That's just an extension of something they're already doing.
I know
Anyway.
what you mean.
so true.
That's true.
Little details that tell the world we are not.
That Lin-Manuel style of rap singing.
This is the moment when you do better than me.
I have to go to the bathroom, but my dick is too small and my balls are small too. And I showed you my dick and you laughed at it. And you put the pictures online, and now I'm crying because everyone's making fun of me. And my little pee-pee is too small, and so are my balls. In Washington Heights.
In Washington Heights.
I will say that
Let me take a piss real fast.
before I got the Yankee fitted, I would have laughed at someone saying Washington Heights, but now the city has really changed.
But
for
you
me.
got the Yankee fitted.
I got the Yankee
in
fitted.
Chelsea.
Now I go to Chelsea Pierce.
Chelsea.
No, I go to Chelsea
I
Pierce.
live in Chelsea Heights. Yeah. I want to tell you about a neighborhood called Chelsea.
This is where
It's
I
a
grew up.
neighborhood.
This is my
it's-
history.
It's a neighborhood that's disappearing. It's called Chelsea. Say it so it doesn't disappear. Chelsea.
Chelsea.
That's right.
That's right, kids.
That's what it's, and it's about being a 57-year-old gay man that's done every generation of HIV medicine
Mm-hmm.
and now owns 7 buildings.
And now he's the richest man in the world.
Mm-hmm. It is funny. I see them at lunch all the time.
They love lunch.
They
love going.
they
out
love
to
meeting
lunch.
each other at lunch.
Going to meet at lunch.
Just sitting there, and
Being
they always
happy.
They always use their phone the same way. They're always sitting there.
That was people can't see what you're doing. But Nick is he has perfect posture. His breasts are out. Everyone's like
They always do that. They got the perfect posture, the tits out, and then just like making the tiniest smile at their phone as they can.
Gay guys looking at their phones
At brunch, waiting for their friend.
Yeah.
There's also the thing that
they're gonna live forever.
There's also the thing the gay guys do when they're on. They talk on like the phone. Never use AirPods. Always the wire headphones, and then they hold the mic.
They do hold the mic,
and then for whatever reason, they walk when they do it, and when they're walking, the other arm has to like swing wildly.
Yeah.
Like it adds like this
It's
extra
a counterweight to
it
them
adds
being
yeah
still.
exactly. It adds
On the
this
other side.
unbalance to their gait to be on the microphone.
Yeah.
So they're like, I'll talk to Todd, and then you can figure out where we're having mimosas.
Yeah. They do love to hold the little microphone right to their mouth.
They do. Another thing about them is they're fucking degenerates.
Yeah, it's so fucking. That's absolutely
true.
correct.
No, we're just that part. Is only Lynn. Only Lynn.
Only
man.
Lynn. He's not gay, is he?
No, I think
No,
he's married.
no, he's probably. I'm telling you, the
Sex
thing.
pest.
Yeah, sex pest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't really,
That
you can't just
picture
say
of
shit
him-
like that because it's fucking libel or whatever, slam, whatever the fucking lawyer can say.
On Minecraft.
Yeah, but on Minecraft, this guy rapes girls.
So wait, Joss Whedon got pussy?
I think he said
he
to his
fuck-
wife.
See a future that I
He said to
can't.
his wife that-
But we go, we wrap up people and then we go.
You made all of this?
This is me.
He's like, you made all of this, and it's just her bedroom, and there's like 4 drawings of dresses. I just thought it'd be a funny scene in a movie where somebody goes into somebody's apartment and they have like a bookshelf with like 7-8 books on it, and they're like, "Did you read all these books?"
2 of them, yeah. And I'm working on the other.
Not even. Just have it hit where the other person that can't process how dumb of a question it is. Now the critics are calling this the event of the summer.
Well, that's what I've been calling it.
I mean, people love to fuck. Once something is seen as good,
Yeah.
like everyone said, Hamilton was like the best thing that's ever fucking been made.
I thought the event of the summer was going to be in 3 weeks when Dr. Jill Biden is raped by President Xi. I thought
I
that
don't
was,
know if
I
that's
thought that
on
would be.
the-
Is that
I
on
don't
the
know if
docket?
I don't know if
It
that's on the
is.
books.
I've got some of my a little bird, a little Chinese bird. told
Some of
me.
your sources in
Yeah.
Chinatown.
It would be funny if that happened and Joe Biden had to be like, "This has to stop.
That's the love of my life.
Yeah, this can never. This is the last time that this happens."
Dude, Joe would get the fucking nukes out, dude. You don't take Joe's
No,
pussy
Joe,
like that.
Joe would offer a
Yeah,
fist
yeah.
fight.
We just have video of him
He'd
like
settle
saying
it
that 9-year-old
Scranton
girls
style.
are sexy.
No,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Joe?
No, it's not. It's honestly, it's like a harmless video. People are making some out of nothing.
Well, out of I mean,
Out of
just
context,
what you said,
but
that
it's-
sounds
yeah,
horrible.
He's just like so fucking like deranged.
Yeah.
There's a little girl at something, and I guess she has like she's dressed like she would be in a. She just like looks like put together or whatever. So all Joe's trying to say is that like, oh look at her, it's like cute that a kid looks like a fucking adult, and, like,
Right.
going to see the president or whatever. But he's like, look at her there with the little pigtails, looking like a 19-year-old with her legs crossed. It's like, just come on, man.
Come on, Joe.
People already.
Oh, he
think-
didn't use the term sexy.
No.
Okay, I was gonna be like, God damn.
No.
Say, if you work hard, if you live by the rules, the money will come, the things will come.
You ready?
I've been saving up all my pennies in my piggy bank for this day.
Today's all we got, so we cannot stop. This is our block. In the
I think it's like, I also never want to be any part of a community ever.
Why?
So what do you mean? Why?
You're part of the tapestry of people of Bed-Stuy.
absolutely. One of
Yeah.
the pillars.
You're one of the pillars of the community.
No.
What do you mean? Yes, of course you are, Nick.
I would love to be part of a community.
See, I don't like that.
Why not?
I'd
dude?
love to be part of a
I
Sesame
think it's a
Street
slippery
style
slope.
community.
You have communities, and then you have nations, and then you have fascism.
Mhm. That's how Israel started with the Jewish community.
Yeah, every man you really want to fight against it. You got to be a cowboy, dude.
Yeah.
Right.
You
On
gotta
your own
be-
compound.
You
Yeah.
got to be in West Texas.
On a steel horse, I ride.
That's right.
I'm a cowboy.
Just me and all the
On
other
a man's cock,
me
I
and,
suck.
me and all the other individuals individually listening to Bon Jovi in concert. together.
That guy's a real outsider.
Yeah, a real outlaw.
He's a real
Imagine you're in
outlaw.
a saloon in the Wild West and Bon Jovi comes in.
Oh, I can't
In
imagine.
5 seconds, that man would be sodomized.
Oh yeah, he's hotter than
That-
any
that-
woman in
that-
the Wild West.
That's got to be the prettiest woman I ever
All
saw.
his
Nick
teeth.
and I heard his story
His
do you mean
ass
we
is
heard a
probably
story?
so clean compared to a
About-
prostitute's pussy in the 1800s.
about a man claiming to have had sex with John Bon
Who
Jovi.
claimed that? Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Can you fill me in here?
No.
No, we can't.
No, we can't.
What the
It's
fuck?
a secret.
That's a secret.
It's a
You
secret.
just said it on the fucking podcast.
No, that all I'll say is that a man claimed to have sex with John
Well,
Bon
don't say
Jovi.
who the man was. Just give
I
me
don't
the
know
deep-
even what the man's name was, but we heard tell of a man, and it sounded like he was making a joke, and then they thought about it, and they were like, "Did he fuck John Bon Jovi?" It's
Interesting.
very funny.
Do I know this person?
You don't.
No, it's Nick and I.
It's
hang
one of
out
my
with-
one of my secret associates.
We hang out with a couple
Don't-
rough
don't-
customers.
Don't go any further on that. one.
No, I won't.
Interesting. You have a secret associate that talks about having sex with men, huh?
Mhm. It's
With John Bon Jovi.
Okay.
okay, and it's to
Just
Let's
that- and
not-
you don't want, and you
let's
don't want to
not-
get into it.
Let's not make something.
and you two
fucking-
don't want to get
We're
into
not
it.
gonna do something crass.
You have
here.
Yeah, we don't wanna-
you have
I
a
don't-
secret associate
Fuck
who's
this,
gay.
dude. I don't even want to hear it. I gotta calm down now.
I'm just
When you're singled out,
I'm just saying, man. It's a little interesting.
alright. Well, it filters through. So lay down.
All right, I'm better. I feel better now.
You feel better,
I feel like
dude?
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, if you ever need a timeout
I feel like
that,
I want
that's
to watch
fine.
WrestleMania in 2007.
Dude. Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Who's in the main event in 2007? Triple H, maybe.
Probably. That's when it was good.
You know, that remembered Finger 11 out of nowhere the other day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was
Badass
taking a
band.
shower. I'm like, yeah, that was a gay band.
Wait, what was their song? They had a big one, didn't they?
They did. I don't remember the name of it. I just had to look them up, but you'll recognize.
Yeah, it was about an 11-year-old.
Yeah, it's actually their number one hit, Tom Sizemore.
Tommy motherfucking Sizemore.
Finger 11. Paralyzer is
Yeah.
I'm not paralyzed, but I'm a fucking fag. I'm gay. You know that song?
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, this sucks.
Hold on some
Yeah.
God, that's
I suck on the man's dick.
A girl I
Damn.
dated once told me about seeing a big fat guy in a doorless Jeep Wrangler
Respect.
blasting this.
Hell yeah.
That's a
And
funny
just
visual.
That man just was having the time of his life.
That sounds a little
free from fucking
sounds-
society's judgment, dude. Fat as shit, wind through his fucking titties.
Just with like
Cranking.
wet curly hair.
Yeah, dude. Air drying while the Finger 11 takes him away.
Mm-hmm.
That song sounds a little bit like Franz Ferdinand.
No, it doesn't.
Do you remember that band?
Yes, everybody remembers.
That's not a fucking interesting pull.
I
like
like the
Finger
name
11.
of that band. I like the name of that band because it was history.
The Archduke,
Yeah,
who
dude.
got his shit clapped, and then
That's how the war
world-
started, baby.
if he had just worn a helmet.
If you'd only worn. doesn't sound like Franz.
Cockstrong, I'll suck you off.
Suck dick. That's what I love to do.
I'll suck off anyone.
If you thought the joke would be different, you're wrong. If you were expecting something
If you were
different,
expecting some new stuff,
you're wrong.
you're wrong, and your dick is small.
Maybe check out patreon.com/cumtown.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Big surprise this week. We went an entire episode without doing any. We're doing more inclusive. If you feel underrepresented,
Yeah.
I
You should check out the Patreon this Sunday.
we're doing the Uno reverse on.
Oh, Blue
You
Jay.
know, if you want something, because everybody says this is sort of like a fascist grift,
Yes.
and
People still saying that?
Call me Pusolini, you know what I'm saying?
call me by your name. But if you want a woke show,
What was Mussolini's first name?
Andrea.
Benito.
Benito. Oh, Benito's a great name.
It's Benito Andrea Mussolini.
Benito Pusolini. That's me, dude. I'm Benito Pusolini.
Joseph Robinette Biden.
Benny Pusolini.
There was somebody else that had a fucking... Richard Gere's middle name is Tiffany.
That's
Is that
awesome.
right?
Yeah, and then there's another
What a
one. There's
legend.
another one I saw recently that was very funny. It was like Stephanie, Caitlin, like Rebecca Hitler. Yeah.
Devin Booker, NBA star, middle name
Armani. Sick middle name.
It's an awesome middle name.
Yeah.
I wish my name was Stavros.
You guys
The theaters are fucking back, dude. I've had so much fun.
You
last
love the
week.
magic of the cinema.
Yeah, dude.
When the
Big
lights
ass
go
popcorn,
down.
big soda,
Oh, yeah.
fucking peanut M&Ms.
Oh, fuck. My dick just got
Yeah.
hard.
Just at the concession stand, they're like, "That'll be $38.52."
Take it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Go ahead, run the card."
Run the
Take it.
car. It's a business expense.
It's a business.
I'm in media.
I'm
This-
James Bond.
I will be taking $100 worth of snow caps, please. I'm a podcaster.
When's the next James Bond movie coming out?
I don't know.
Soon, right?
Is it still Daniel Craig? When are we getting a
Yeah.
new one, dude? We've had Daniel
It's
Craig
still
since we were
Craig.
in
I
high
think
school.
it might be his last one.
I need some new blood to
It's gonna
jack
be
off to.
Melissa McCarthy.
I mean,
That'd be
Daniel
awesome.
Craig is the best James Bond.
Probably, I guess.
Yeah, it's Daniel Craig, Sean Connery, then fucking Pierce,
George Lazenby.
Lazenby, and then Dalton, and then fucking Roger Moore's the worst.
Roger Moore's my number one
Really?
because he's a proper British man. he's classic.
I feel like Pierce Brosnan was too late, but when he was young and hot, that would have been a nice piece of
I
ass.
feel like we all like it because the video game was so sick.
Video game rocked.
Yeah. It was the
And
best
also,
video
by
game.
the way, the GameCube James Bond games were awesome too.
I don't remember.
I never played any of them.
They were fucking
I
good.
just remember Goldeneye.
And you were actually a couple different James Bonds. You were Sean Connery for part of it.
Wow.
It was pretty fucking
That's
cool.
what they should do.
GoldenEye N64, man, what a
A time in history.
what a time to be
It
alive.
was. It truly was.
And it sucks because like
Eating
video
fucking
games,
Papa John's.
video games aren't like
Playing
movies
Blitz.
where you can.
Blitz.
Video games aren't like
Best
movies
game.
where you can
You
go
can't
back
return
and
to
enjoy
it. It's over
GoldenEye
forever.
sucks dick.
Sucks
Did you
hard
try to play that
cock.
shit now? I played through the campaign because I got that little thing from Ukraine.
Yeah,
with all
the
the-
emulator?
Emulator.
It's not an emulator. It's just a cartridge you can put an SD card in, so you can
Yeah.
like play.
Sounds like an emulator, bro.
It's not because what an emulator does is it emulates.
My dick in your mouth, and you love it.
Mm.
Fucking idiot.
You hurt his feelings, stuff.
Good. Fuck him.
Why? Come on.
Going into it.
He needs it.
Going into
Give him a second. Give him a second. He'll be fine.
Circling your head, contemplating everything you ever said. Now I see.
Sorry.
You feeling better, man?
Yeah, my parents are divorced. Sometimes
You're
I
not getting back together.
sometimes
dude.
I just get into like such
I got you.
You got to
bro.
do that.
into like
just
such
to-
a dark
yeah.
zone. You know, a lot of people they don't know what it's like.
You're in a lot of pain.
Dude, honestly, the number one song for that is Papa Roach, dude. Pete, what was
Cut
it?
my life into pieces.
Yeah. Suck my dick into pieces. Oh, what's this? This is trippy, man.
This song's actually sick.
This is pretty good. I have a little dick. My dick is small! I can't get hard, my dick is small! Let me suck your dick! I'm gay!
Dude, should we move back to Maryland and start a band?
I'm fucking gay!
We should definitely start a Maryland
Maryland hardcore metal band.
Yeah, I would love that.
Gonna start this.
Wanna get my dick sucked?
Gonna start this scene back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Live at Maryland Death Fest. Fag. It's a PHAG.
Yeah, dude, we should be PHAG.
PHAGGE. It's like just
With an umlaut.
Umlaut over every single letter. Bag at Rams Headlock.
Oh.
I push my fingers into my
It's the only way that I can fucking come. Oh, shit. Well, imagine if 4 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah, 4 minutes ago that we got Cushy Dreams.
Yeah, imagine that.
About 4 minutes ago, we started smoking
Yeah.
Cushy Dreams. Also,
And it was so good that we forgot.
and it's kicked in fully. And I'm
At
getting a full-
cushydreams.com.
It's the only thing.
That gets me sort of high. Legal CBD. It's just like real weed. Promo code Cometown or Cometown 20. CushydReams.com.
It's some of the best CBD in the whole goddamn market.
But
if
it's
you ask me.
premium flour. It's buds.
It's the good
guys.
shit,
it's not
bro.
Fucking, it's not fucking oils.
What are
and,
you
like,
fucking a baby?
Come on.
You drinking oils? You're
Smoke-
drinking gummies?
Smoke the stuff that
Smoke the good
that
shit like a
Jimi
hard dick
Hendrix
savant.
used to smoke. That all like the people that were
CBD,
in
yes.
the Cultural Revolution were smoking. They weren't smoking panties.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice, brother.
Yeah. Get your fucking CBD, bitch.
Get CBD now. Officially sponsored. Official sponsor of Godsmack is
Sully from Godsmack's favorite brand of CBD. You guessed it. Cushy Dreams.
And that's how he landed the plane.
You've never seen my dick. Don't say it's small. Anyway, so CBD. What do we get? They got four straight.
They got a ton of different flavors.
Relax.
They got hustle, peace, fucking dream, create,
energy, dream,
energy,
create.
hustle.
It's the good shit.
They
I
have
love.
gay conversion therapy.
Yep.
If you want to be like me and live in a gay conversion van, that's what I got. That guy tell people, yeah, I do gay conversion. I got a gay conversion van.
Yep, I
Me
got
and
it.
fellas, we
Van's
drive around
gay.
town and we fuck each other.
Yeah, I get all these people trying to fucking turn their.
It's like a
They're-
gay bang bus.
Mhm.
Yeah, you see a guy just hitchhiking on the road,
Yep.
Yeah.
afraid, scared, doesn't
Yeah,
know where
some
he is.
hot 19-year-old
ran away from home.
whose parents want him to be straight so he can go to college and not do gay shit.
But
You're
he
like,
gets
don't
on-
And
worry.
you get a shirt and it's got a middle finger on it. It says "convert this." And there's
Yeah.
a crucifix jammed into an ass.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mhm.
Yes, that's
A
awesome.
big
Yeah.
pair of butt cheeks, and you can get that at cushydreams.com.
And you go
Yeah,
and,
that's
and
sponsored
actually,
by Cushy.
cushydreams.com loves gay shit.
C-U-
Yeah.
Is it C or
K-U-S-H-Y.
K-U-S-H-Y.
KUSHYDreams.com.
Check us out. They got the tins, the nitro seal tins with an eighth of weed in there.
Or you can get the pre-rolls.
The
which
pre-rolls,
has
the
a
half gram joints that come in a little
I love the half
And
gram
they're twisted
joints.
up.
a little
Perf.
buster pack.
I love the half gram joints.
And then they got the vials, the science vials with the fucking the little
The
blunt.
full,
The
the
full-
full gram joint.
And they are all fentanyl free.
Fentanyl laced.
All of
No,
you will
free.
die if you smoke these.
Laced up with fentanyl.
But-
They also sell fentanyl that you can dip your
Yes.
try to take your CBD pre-roll joint and dip it in a little bit of mercury and ride the quicksilver.
I like
That's
dipping
right.
it in formaldehyde, putting it in the microwave, and then sparking that shit up.
Spark it up. Spork it up. Yeah, if you dip it in mercury, you'll be able to tell the temperature perfectly after you smoke that shit, too.
There's a movie called Mercury Rising about an autistic boy that Bruce Willis needs to help him get high.
He puts a
Starring-
he jams a
starring
thermometer up his
his ass, and then you watch his dick get hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, starring Brittany
And he
Griner.
goes, "Oh,
as the
biscotti-
Phoenix
up,
Mercury.
up, oh, biscottios, motherfucker."
What are you doing now?
Yeah, he's going
Another piss?
He's going to the bathroom for the 4th time.
You started the episode pissing.
Yeah.
And he shut the door, so he started shitting. So listen, what you're going to want to do is go to cushydreams.com, use promo code CUMTOWN. Actually, maybe pause the Godsmack while we... Go to cushydreams.com, promo code CUMTOWN, and get 20% off your next order, whether that's fucking the eighths, the joints, whatever the fuck it is. You're going to love this high-quality motherfucking CBD. It's going to suck your fucking cock right off its handlebars.
Mm-hmm.
My dick is fucking small. I'm sorry, my dick is gay.
My dick is small. I'm gay.
I feel bad about leaving for the last 20 seconds, so I'll admit what I had to do, but I felt like I needed an extra wipe. And
Your ass cheeks were dirty, and you could feel it sitting
I
down.
felt like
You're
I
sitting there
didn't-
shitting my $700 chair.
I'm sitting in a camp chair from what
No,
appears
this
to
is
be
an
Target.
it's an Eames chair.
No, it's not. And
Good.
I felt
Because
like
I'm going to Neems you to suck my dick.
That's so
Nice.
true.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry.
He
that
is
I
going to
had do an
Neems you to
extra
do
wipe.
that. That's awesome, dude.
Thanks, man. Just chill out for a minute.
Let's just fucking let's just vibe, dude.
Just chill out for a
My
minute
dick
while I
is small.
look up the sponsor for the next show. Or I can't do this because
This
I really
really
do.
is
I
the
really
98
do.
Rock fucking block right now.
I
dude.
really do love Stone Temple Pilots, so I can't.
Yeah,
we-
we're not.
if-
Sucking on a man's dick 'cause I'm gay. I wanna taste the semen.
Push my fingers into my
ass.
You see,
Real quick, I want to, between ads here, I want to say, come watch a live show. We got Funny Moms every Monday that is not the first Monday of the month.
Yeah,
And then we also...
and they've been really fun, guys.
They've been fun so
Yeah.
far. Tomorrow, Thursday, I'm hosting Pantheon, a show at the Bell House. We got Joe Pera, Sydney Washington. A lot of
going on in the world
we got Chris Rock is going to be on the show.
Yeah.
Go check that out.
Chris
and then
Rock from the new Saw movie.
he's there. Yep.
Black people or white people?
Chris Rock will also be at Union Hall on the 22nd, where I will be with Ian Fidance. And also,
You know what?
most importantly, Rochester. I'm doing a weekend of shows there from the 17th to the 19th.
The Rock.
The first time on the road, please come out and suck my little fucking prickadell. We would love to fucking have you, folks.
That's Bill's country right there.
And then also, Fat Tuesday's the last Tuesday of the month. But a lot of good shows coming up.
Thanks to everyone that's been coming to Funny Moms. And again, patreon.com/cumtown.
/ Chris Rock.
And so you check out
Patreon.com
Chris
/ Stone Temple Pilots. Go to stavi.biz, by the way, for all that stuff. I forgot to say.
yeah, you check that shit out. Maybe rewatch Cheers.
Yeah, go to stavi.biz or rewatch Cheers. Either one of those.
Thanks for
everybody
listening to the
knows,
podcast.
you know?
Maybe you can check out. Maybe you can, if you're having an all right time with this, maybe check out that fucking show, Taxi.
Taxi's good.
Yeah, not
Danny
bad.
DeVito, he's a little fat guy.
Oh my God, Danny DeVito.
You got Danny DeVito. You got
He's
fucking
fantastic.
Judd Hirsch,
Judd
He
Hirsch.
is
You got
fantastic.
what the fuck is
Celine Dion.
Mork?
Mork? No.
You don't have Mork from
No, it's what's his,
Ork?
Andy Kaufman.
Lennis Plusman.
Lennis Plusman. That's an awesome name, dude. That is literally a 70s character actor's
Yeah,
name.
that's
Weaves. What's up with that shit?
yeah.
Yeah,
That's a good
let's
one.
What is
figure
up
that
with
out. What is going on with the Weaves?
There are a lot.
That's the response to that.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah,
Did
it was
you-
awesome.
I love that. The dog pound response.
Yeah.
Arsenio, dude.
That move. I remember being a kid and being like, "Damn, I want to be in an audience.
Yeah, dude. I want to be doing the
It does look cool.
I want to be in a cool audience."
I want to be in an audience where I get to boo
I had a friend whose
teenagers
dad
that don't listen to their parents.
I had a friend whose dad was so racist, he slapped his son when he saw him doing the who. He was like,
What?
no, black people do that.
That's a black thing.
We were like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy, dude? Oh, it was. I've mentioned him before. He's good old Haralambos. He was the guy who
Wait,
said.
so this motherfucker's named after a gorilla.
His name
And he's gonna
Geronimo.
Haralambi was his name.
Harambamos.
Harambamos. Yeah. I hope Brandon Wardell's doing okay. It is the 5th year anniversary of Harambe
It's
dying.
way more. It's like 8 years, dude.
No, I think it's 5.
Oh, Brandon Wardell, of course, of the Dicks Out for Harambe.
Right.
meme.
That's what I'm saying. I hope he's doing okay. I know it's an important gorilla to him.
Yeah, I check in on him because I'm like, what's he doing now?
Brandon's in a movie now.
Yeah, he's like famous.
He's in Vancouver shooting a movie. Shout out to our boy
What's
Brandon.
what's he shooting?
A Half Asian Twinks Volume 6.
Yeah.
He's in The Hangover 7.
He's getting his ass blown out right now.
Yeah, he's doing well.
Dude, is twink a slur? No, right?
Twink?
Yeah, just a term.
Maybe it's an identity.
It's like a slur for Taiwanese people.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. If you're being specific, because you do want to respect the geopolitical boundaries of mainland China. And Taiwan.
To me, that's
It's when you want to be racist against a Han Chinese, but also respect their sovereignty.
Right. Okay.
Because
okay.
that's when you would say.
So I'll stop using it then if that's the case. I just want
But if you're a Beijing fan, then it doesn't matter.
Right.
Because they don't even acknowledge the existence of twinks. They're we're all.
No, they don't say that.
We're not that. But if you're
But
gonna,
if you had to,
Yeah.
use the CH one. Don't use the TW one. That's
very funny. What type of soda is that?
It's a cherry cola zero.
There's Cherry Coke Zero in there?
Yeah, dude.
Fuck.
Can I have a sip?
No.
Oh damn! Anytime I always miss out on the diet. Cherry
They had a
Cokes.
couple, dude. Go get there. Honestly, though, I don't really like it as much
Cherry
as
Coke
diet.
Zero. No, it's
Something's
the
off.
same thing.
Dude. When you get a little
Zero is
extra,
just
It's not
for
the same
guys.
thing.
diet
bro.
vanilla Coke, diet.
I love vanilla Coke.
The best of all of them is
Come on,
if you can
stop, let me
find
get a
like
sip.
a.
No, fuck you.
I give you a sip of my iced coffee.
Yeah, but you didn't ask me if I wanted anything. Remember, we
You just-
litigated this on
You
the
didn't-
Patreon.
We'd already litigized it.
You can have some,
I just want to
but don't put your lips on it.
Oh,
Waterfall it, or better yet, pour it into your cup.
If it's got water.
I don't care.
No, I don't want.
Drink
it's
the water.
Fine. I'll
He
just
said he
drink my
doesn't
water. I'll
care.
drink my water. It's fine. I don't want it
No, you
anymore.
can have some.
Thanks,
You do
bro.
want it. Don't fucking lie to
Yeah,
yourself.
I just want to try it.
You know what it tastes like, motherfucker. You don't want to try
Cherry
it. You
Coke
want
Zero.
some
I don't
of it.
know it. I've
You
never
do
had it.
know it.
I
What do you
know
mean you don't
regular
know
Cherry
it?
Coke. I don't know Cherry Coke Zero.
Wow. You said you were going to waterfall it. You put your fucking DSLs right on that motherfucker, dude.
So you're admitting I have nice lips.
No. I said
He
you have
got you
dick
there,
sucking
Stop.
lips.
What a clever play by Adam to ask to borrow the soda to drink it in a roundabout way to get you to admit he had nice.
Yeah, yeah, it was all.
He did
plan.
drink. He did put the entire
I
bottle.
don't really
in
have
his
an
mouth.
outlet for this, so I'll just go ahead and say it. But the other day I was saying, why didn't they call Ocean's 13 Clams Casino? That'd be or Ocean's 8. Sorry.
That makes a lot more
Whichever one
sense.
the-
Ocean's 8
I was
was the one with the
confused. I was like,
girls.
I don't get
Whichever one the bitch one was.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
bitch
the-
one was
Clams
it.
Casino.
That was not that good a movie.
Have you ever ordered a Clams Casino
It's
at
delicious.
a restaurant? Yeah.
No, never at a restaurant. I've had it made.
Oh,
What do you mean you've never had it?
I've had it at a
Never had
seafood
Clams
place.
Casino at a restaurant.
You made it yourself?
I've had other people have made it for me.
Interesting.
There's
What's
also-
in a Clams
I,
Casino?
I can do Easy Mac. I can do fucking hot dogs on the stove.
Yeah, I was gonna say Clams Casino feels like a little bit above your.
Yeah,
Like,
capabilities.
they're just baked clams with like fucking sour cream and shit. Or
I still think you would fuck it up, man. No
you just crush up a
disrespect.
bunch of Utz sour cream and onion chips.
You would put like fucking tuna in the blender and eat that shit.
Yeah,
You can't do Clams Casino.
I could do Clams Casino.
No chance.
First of all, what I would do is I would put tuna in the blender with hot sauce and mayonnaise, not just tuna in the blender. And then you make a paste
God damn, that sounds so fucking horrible. The fucking pictures you would send in that era of your eating were hilarious.
Yeah, because at a certain point, it's like, let's just see how bad I can.
Yeah, you were eating like
lot of
truly
gray-
shit that they wouldn't eat in
gray
prison. Like if you made that in prison, you would get fought if they saw you eating that. Because it was mostly prison ingredients too. It was like beef jerky and shit.
Stop. If you went to prison, would you be the guy that got really good at?
Stav would do fine
the
in prison.
cooking? Like
I would love to.
Getting
slice
ramen
it.
packets
Stav
and,
would
like,
do great in
doing
prison.
really
He'd just be
creative-
affable, and he wouldn't have to do
Yep.
shit. He'd just sit at one of the cafeteria tables, and then people would come over.
He'd
and
hold court.
they'd give him bread in exchange
Yep.
for
What'd
like
you give them?
podcasting.
I would get head from like the cutest guys too. I would become gay.
I don't know, dude. There's some big guys in prison,
They wouldn't want to fuck me, dude.
but compared to the big guys, you're like a lot shorter than them.
But I would be.
I don't know if you'd be at the top of the pecking order.
First of all, you would 100% be at the bottom. So let's not fucking.
Yeah, we're not
talk
debating
about
that.
me.
We all know that.
yeah.
Adam would
We're
flee to
talking about
Israel,
you.
and they'd refuse to extradite.
Yeah, classic Meyer Lansky situation.
Yeah. Too bad we'd get you in the fucking airport, bitch. I would execute you. Yeah, I think
Airplanes
I could
are
do okay in
getting wild.
prison.
Just that video of that stewardess getting KO'd.
No.
Some bitch punched her in the face.
Jesus Christ.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
I haven't-
I've been really.
I haven't
wilding
flown
out at
yet.
airports
I'm
recently.
not flying. When I go to Rochester, I'm taking the fucking Amtrak.
Oh, nice.
It's gonna be nice.
How long is that? Like 9 hours?
9 hours.
No, 6.5.
Yeah, wait until there's delays, pal.
Yeah, wait.
You're used to the beauty of the Northeast Regional. You're not ready for real Amtrak.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
That-
literally just for criminals.
You're gonna.
Interesting.
You should take the Erie Canal up there. That'd be cool.
What's the Erie Canal?
I don't know. Some shit from the.
I'm taking the fucking train. I just told you. I can't ride.
know.
I can't drive the train.
Get on a river boat up there, up the Hudson.
That would be fucking annoying if it's 9 hours. But at the end of the day, I like the idea of taking the train up there,
Mm-hmm.
reading a book, doing some work.
Yeah. Trains are nice.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
It's smooth sailing.
Smooth
Until they break.
operator. Or should I just rent a car, maybe? I guess I could fly there.
Don't you have a car?
I don't know. Driving. Sucks.
Oh, you popped all the tires again.
No, I've never done that.
Yeah, I did.
First of all, I've never done it.
You remember you sat down, all four popped at once.
They all
Why would?
popped.
How would that happen? I'm one man. Even if I'm a fat man, it's not. Doesn't really.
God damn, that's about the 15th time that's happened.
There are much fatter people than me that ride in cars. Okay, what if two small people that weigh about the same as me got in a car?
Impossible. Well, I'll tell you what, mybookie.ag.
Oh.
Oh, it's time to bet, folks.
It's time for bet.
It's
for
time to
betting.
bet, unless you're gay. Mybookie.ag.
That's so funny. Yeah, that is a little fine print that we have to.
That was part of the.
We've
copy.
been getting in trouble because all our fans have been betting, and they're like, "Oh, this doesn't." They're getting rejected, and we didn't know why. So
yeah, you're breaking the law if you go.
Sorry,
on that
guys.
website. But .ag, a lot of people say, "What does .ag stand for?" It's a type of company that only exists in Switzerland, which is where they set it up to, so that they could do offshore betting completely, sort of legally.
yeah, it stands for mybookie.anti-gay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mybookie.ag is some about Antonio Brown.
Antonio Brown is on the Raiders.
We got the NBA playoffs going on, folks.
We got big playoff action.
We
We're
got the
first
Lakers
round right
locked in against the fucking Suns. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna
now. I
lose?
don't know, it depends on AD.
The AD is hurt. Is he gonna come back? He's probably sitting out the next game.
Oh.
Are
My-
the
my
Nets
bookie-
gonna get it?
MyBookie offers competitive odds on everything, better odds than Vegas.
Yeah.
I think.
You have big time, much better odds than Vegas.
What critics are calling big time odds. They offer super spreads, super spreaders, point buckets,
Yep.
three
Live in-game wagering.
live in-game wagering,
And you can bet on the election.
double downs, split, shakedowns,
Triple double downs, double
Mon-
shakedowns.
shakedown, money touch, fuck offs.
Money touch souffle.
Omaha.
They got
They got the triple Omaha.
They got the Omaha biscuits.
Mm-hmm.
You got a big old pair of butt cheeks. You can lick the. You can lick. They call it the Omaha biscuit
That's right.
special.
It's kind of like the Apollo where you rub the tree stump for good luck.
Yeah.
You lick the Omaha biscuits
They
for
got
good luck.
country gravy that comes out of a statue of a golden bull with its penis exposed.
Oh yeah, and the cock is nice too, by the way.
And it goes all over the eggs Benedict that you must bring. Just a reminder that the eggs Benedict
Crucial
are
element.
BYOBAEGG Benedict.
Mm-hmm.
And other than that, the country gravy is free. Comes out of the bull's penis.
Yep.
Fully available at mybookie.ag.
That's
home of
The bull's penis.
of
Straight gambling.
sex gambling.
Sex gambling.
Yeah.
Straight sex gambling. That's
Home.
again.
It's the absolute home of the Swiss Moneymaker Special.
Oh yeah, and you're guaranteed to make money. By the way,
You're guaranteed.
Yes.
100% guaranteed.
That's
or
actually-
you
get
get
a
your
bonus.
money back.
You
That's
get
a
a
real-
bonus when you sign up.
That's
right?
a real part of the copies. You get a bonus when you sign up. They'll match your deposit up to $1,000
Then that's free money.
in credits, in irredeemable credits.
Yeah, that will never.
that you're not allowed to take.
But you can keep betting them.
You can keep betting them. It's sort of like if you've lost a lot of money in Bitcoin recently, you want to check out my bookie.
Yeah, you want to go to the old-fashioned style of gambling.
because it's like Mark Twain always said, your luck doesn't turn around until you start betting even more money.
Bet more.
That's right.
You
Take
gotta-
out a mortgage on your house. Interest rates are low right now. Money's cheap.
Mm-hmm.
What you want to do is lock in a low interest rate, bet all the money on sports gambling with our friends at mybookie.ag.
Get a government loan. Don't pay it back.
Fuck the government. Fannie Mae can
the
suck my
government.
stavy cock.
Fannie
That's what I
Mae
say.
sounds like a fucking ninny.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a ninny.
Yeah,
Get them.
yeah.
Damn.
Get they ass, Nick.
Wow.
I did, I believe.
You did, my friend.
Freddie Mac was that Bernie Mac?
Yeah, so true also.
Yeah.
Stop trying to steal my. I was on a roll there.
Dude,
I shouldn't have stepped on you.
I said Franny Mae sounds like a fucking ninny to me.
That was better.
that was a really good roll.
That was
Yeah,
better. I'm sorry.
That was they call it the high roll drifter.
Listen, I'm cool.
Available only at mybookie.
Only at mybookie.
Only at mybookie.penis is a website where you are the power is in the control.
That's absolutely correct.
Correct.
And so you go there. Do you use a promo code?
Use promo code Cumtown or Cumtown20.
For the deposit match or some shit?
They give you some kind of. They get like. I think they give you like $5,000 or something.
That's pretty good.
If you're a listener of our show, you get 5 G's on the house.
You know what? Tell them come town.
Gratis.
Well, I'll tell you what, because I know from the B2B side, is that of all the semi-legal sports betting websites that we have had the displeasure of knowing,
Yeah.
mybookie.ag is the only one that's actually paid.
From a conducting business standpoint, they have scratched the bare minimum. And we can't offer any more of a ringing endorsement than that, folks.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty good to me.
Is that they seem to be on the up and up with not just going out of business.
At the very least, they won't stiff the podcast they advertise with.
If you sign up with promo code XXXX, I think they put in.
Is that what they said?
I don't know what ours is. It said Cumtown or Cumtown20. But my bookie will match your deposit halfway up to $1,000.
Huge,
That's
huge.
free money right
That's
there.
mybookie.ag promo code XXXX.
Probably Cumtown.
Probably Cumtown.
Remember what company had cum as the promo code? That was awesome. They just chose cum. Respect to them.
Yeah.
Who
that was an
never
early one.
They never advertised again. I remember
Yeah.
that.
Well,
Whatever happened to that boot company that we accused of raping children?
there's something to do with the
No, it is
Holocaust
promo
as well.
code is Cumtown.
There you go.
I found the copy from years ago.
Awesome.
And tell them we sent you.
And tell them we said.
When you're sucking off the country gravy bullcock, let them know Cumtown sent you.
And let them know Cumtown sent you. And also tell them that tell them they're gay.
Should we go to a fucking casino?
I'm mad that
to
you.
gamble?
I'm mad that I thought for a second that you and Steven went to go shoot guns in Jersey after I suggested it.
No. Steven went to see his dad.
Yeah, but for a second it looked like you guys. had
No, I
gone
was
to
in
them.
Vermont, and I
And
fired
that's
one
not what
shot.
happened. But I'm still
I
hurt.
Nick
fired
is still
one
holding
shot
on to it
of
as
a
if it did.
9mm Beretta.
I'm choosing
and
to
it was,
believe
it was scary.
that I was disrespected.
Mm-hmm.
I would love to go shoot and maybe look less gay doing it. next
Nah,
time.
you never will.
Yeah, nah. Guns are like classic cars. You always look like a fag,
Yeah, I think so.
no matter what.
Except
Yeah, I
for
had a
me.
lot of gun fags on my Instagram mention saying that I was holding the gun the gayest way, and then one of the guys was an adult wearing a
The nice thing about
karate
that-
uniform.
The nice thing about those
Just be
guys,
like, you fucking pathetic loser. Like a
the nice thing about
like
those
a,
guys
like a
is you
47
can almost
man
be
wearing a fucking gi.
guaranteed that some of them will actually kill themselves,
Yeah.
That's true.
which is nice.
Either accidentally or on purpose.
Well, listen to me. You
Imagine killing yourself in your gi.
God, adult
Well,
karate.
he died. Yeah, he died doing what he loves, karate.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you die in an embarrassing way, you could throw the gi on. Like if you guys die, I'm gonna put you in a gi and I'm gonna say you were defending me against ninjas,
Yeah, it's true.
and that's a hero's death, even though you probably killed
Just
yourself.
I
a
would
guy
love
from
to
California being like, "Yeah, I'm gi.
yeah, I'm gay.
I'm gi.
I'm Guy, and this is my husband, Guy.
My husband's name is Guy, and I'm Guy. We're Guy with each other.
So
He's-
funny that the guy's name was Gay.
Whose name is Guy?
That guy Gay Talese, the writer.
Oh, I was thinking about the name Guy, which is Guy, if it's French, right?
Right.
Yeah,
But then if it's
Guy
from
de Mau-
California,
Guy de
it's
Maupassant.
Guy.
he's a Guy. He's a French
And
California.
if you're gay
Yeah.
in California, you're gay.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just doing whatever the hell they want with language.
It's really funny that lady is.
I really
So
can't.
true,
I
man.
really can't.
And it
stand
pisses you off, huh?
It makes me mad
Because you're a purist.
as a New Yorker. Let me tell you,
Sure.
there's nothing that boils my blood
Yeah.
quite like a bunch of Armenian pieces of shit.
Okay, we're gonna blame them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
You think it's them?
hearing from old Kurt Rooney Dooney?
I'm not a Kurd.
No, Kurt. Kurt's just calling my
No,
phone.
his real name is Kurd.
Mm-hmm.
I thought you were accusing me of being Kurdish.
Mm-hmm.
Because we're talking about
There are
Armenians.
people without a nation, much like the Palestinians. Solidarity with
The
the
Kurds?
Kurds.
Yeah.
Remember last 2 years ago when it was like Trump he's abandoning the Kurds, that like dumb thing online.
Yeah, we never.
It's like all right.
No, we've never hooked the Kurds up, dude.
I'm supposed to care about Trump abandoning the Kurds?
You know
First
what
of all, if you really cared about them, you wouldn't call them that.
That's
Yeah.
their name, dude.
No, that's
Kurdistan is where
that's
they're
just-
from.
That's I refuse to believe that.
It does it just because it rhymes with turds. Kurd is
Now
cool.
that I didn't even think about that.
Yes, you did.
I'm blind.
That's
to-
the first place you thought of.
No.
You didn't think of that, Nick? It seems like
No.
something you would have thought of.
Aren't they? Don't they beef with
if
the
I
Turks?
had to say,
don't like the
if like
Turks, they don't
imagining
like
like,
the
a
Iraqis.
solidified turd made out of cum, solidified cum, what would it be called? I guess you could say that. It would be called the curd.
Yeah.
See, you're the one who brought the cum element. I was just saying what it.
Well, that's where the
fucking
"k" comes from.
rhymes
Well, I think
with.
it's funny, and I'm tired of pretending it's not, Murray. You can't say that, Joker. You can't call them cum turds. Or what's going to happen, Murray? You're going to cancel me?
You're gonna fuck my ass.
Are you
Murray?
gonna get me fired from being retarded, Murray?
Dude, Joker too.
So what, Joker? Just because
Swapping?
you're retarded and you get money from the government, you think you can say slurs?
They're
That's
making
exactly what I think. What's that?
They're making Joker too.
Joker too, brother.
Mm-hmm.
Todd is back.
Todd's back.
Todd Phillips is fucking back.
friend
dude.
of the show, Todd Phillips.
No,
Yeah,
he
is.
hates you.
No,
Turd.
he's a friend of.
He hates you.
Turd Phillips.
Just because he hates me doesn't mean he's not a friend of the show.
he does hate you.
You know what I remember? That lady named CC Peniston.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I forgot about that lady.
Yeah, shouts out to her. She's pretty fucking tight.
That song she made is pretty good.
Also, I guess they found out today that the girl from the dry blowjob video,
Ellie Kemper.
Ellie Kemper, is in the KKK.
What? That's not real.
No, she did a dance. She did a racist dance 35 years ago.
She did?
Yeah.
Something like that. I guess she's rich from St. Louis, and they had like a rich people's ball where they picked the hottest teenage girl that they all the rich people want to fuck. And she was that.
Mm-hmm.
And everyone says that she's racist now.
Damn.
But I honestly, personally, I would still fuck her. That's the kind of guy I am. That's the kind of gumption I've got.
The Forrest Gumption.
The Forrest Gumption.
Yeah.
Mom
Murray,
always said.
What if I told you I was everybody hates me because I'm a Adam Lanza type of retard instead of a Forrest Gump type of retard. That's not why they hate you, Joker.
You're annoying.
You're annoying and you're kind of gay. Nobody would have a problem with you killing those Wall Street guys if you'd stop doing that thing with your shoulder.
We think it's actually pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Everyone here would be on your side if you weren't wearing makeup and doing that weird thing with your shoulder.
I hope he gets. I hope there's a Harley Quinn type.
There's this
and we see her
thing.
tits in
Every
the second
movie
one.
that comes out is like media dorks will be like, "This is girl Joker." If it's like a movie with a girl.
Yeah,
And
people
they
love
like
saying
that.
that.
Well, they like that because it works no matter what. Because every movie now it has to be like the women movies have to pass the Bechdel test, but real women in real life don't. So it is sort of this
That's
like
true.
anti-hero psycho fantasy to imagine a woman whose entire life isn't dictated by his or her relationships with man.
That's true.
So no matter what, even if it's like, you know, the bitch that works at the newspaper, if most of it is her, like, you know, I'm going to decide what I want for lunch.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Right.
Crazy. Absolute psycho.
If she's not thinking about cock,
Yeah,
you mean
exactly.
she's the Joker.
Yeah, that's
Any woman that's not trying to
that's
get
my
stuffed
my
up.
film criticism.
Yeah, I'm with you, bro.
Yeah,
I like that,
this
dude.
Cruella thing. I don't know what it's about, but I guarantee you she's a bitch.
Yeah.
I can guarantee you that
Amen.
right now that that's a movie about it.
Apparently, Dalmatians killed her mom, and that's why she hates Dalmatians.
Oh, her mom got
Got by some Dalmatians. They
mom
fucked her to death.
banged by Dalmatians.
Yeah.
Who plays the two British stooges that she has from?
Oh,
I don't know.
I don't know.
Your boy from
Benedict Cumberbatch.
No, your boy from that Clint Eastwood movie with the fat security guard.
Oh, Richard Jewell.
He's in that. He's in Cruella.
That guy's cool.
He plays one of the
I
buffoons.
think so.
Yeah.
Oh, so that you answered the question.
Cruella, I was wondering if maybe we could get some pussy from you. Miss Cruella. Joker, do you think maybe you and this Cruella bitch could give each other pussy? And then you could be normal. But I don't want to be normal, Murray. I want to be a fucking weirdo.
But think about how good it would feel to get your dick sucked. I guess it would feel pretty good.
I get. What do you get when you make a weird retard fuck a dog killing lady? You get the event of the summer, directed by Lin-Manuel Miranda.
That's true. Honestly, I do firmly believe if more people got pussy, there'd be fewer problems in the world.
Yeah. If Lin-Manuel Miranda weren't being,
Dude, if that guy got pussy, we would never have to hear his fucking
sodomized.
gay ass musicals.
Yeah.
I think that he.
I am Alexander Hamilton. My dick is fucking small.
Yeah.
I don't think that's in the musical.
It is.
No, it's not.
It's the Adam Friedland
And also,
chapter.
just because he's bad doesn't mean all musicals are bad.
Here's what I have to say to that.
If you want to see a good musical about
Cats.
Puerto Rican culture, you see West Side Story.
Yeah.
Okay?
Or Carlito's Way.
Carlito's Way is
Carlito's
the best
Way.
music. I would watch a musical version of Carlito's Way
That would
so
be
fast.
great. My favorite line from that movie is when Al Pacino's like, "When they saw my Puerto Rican ass cross."
It's like for the monologue at the very beginning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he ruled, dude. Him playing Carlito's Way and then
Girl!
I love when
And
he
fucking
plays a Hispanic.
Scarface.
I mean, it's so for
Awesome.
anyone to get pussy from a woman named Gail is funny, but
That was the love of his life.
but Al Pacino is yeah.
Yeah.
He should have killed what's
Shut-
his name? Billy Blanco from the Bronx.
Benny Blanco.
Benny Blanco.
from the Bronx.
Yeah.
I love when I was like 13. I loved that movie.
Sean
It's a
Penn-
fucking incredible movie.
Sean
Yeah.
Penn's hair is the best part.
Yeah, he
Kleinfeld.
The best.
Yeah. Oh, you want to be
He's
a
a great-
gangster now, Kleinfeld?
He's a great character.
He's so good.
And then they had him in Vice City.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, when I fired up Vice City and they had Kleinfeld from Carlito's Way, I was like, oh, we're in for it, dude.
That's one for
This
us.
is
Dude,
be-
where the fuck is the next Vice City?
Isn't that peak? It's no, they'll never.
No,
they'll never.
there's gonna be a new one.
Yeah, but it's not. It's gonna suck, dude.
How do
Grand
you
Theft
know?
Auto has not been fun since.
No, the last one was good.
It just hasn't
Five?
come out in a long
I
time.
didn't even finish
6
it.
or whatever.
5.
Five.
The one with the 3 characters?
There hasn't been
That's
since
5.
Okay.
And that came
Yeah.
out 8 years
8,
ago.
yeah, it
So
was a
long
time ago.
9 years ago.
Well, they
It's a
came
good
out with
movie.
Red Dead after that.
4 was better than 5.
Is that the one with the guy
Nico Bellic. Yeah,
but I don't know. 5 was good.
it's fine. I literally I've been playing it for the last 9 years, and I'll play like 3 missions
Yeah.
each, and then I get fucking bored of it.
But you play the games for real, bro. I just like to fucking get exploding bullets and fuck people up.
Yeah, Red Dead is a million times better, and the original was too. I remember when the original came out. I was like,
Yeah.
this is.
Like, honestly, I just want a fucking updated version of Vice City. Make it the exact same game with good graphics.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
make it
us.
Miami.
And make
Yeah.
us the main guys.
Make me the main guy.
Make me and you
No.
and you.
No, you don't
Why
have
you
what
wanted,
it takes.
Yeah, I was being generous.
We
by
should
saying
have
it's
we
real.
should have a radio station on the new Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
So
come
sick.
on, guys. Let's make it happen.
Let's make that
Rockstar.
happen so we can quit
Put
this
that out there.
fucking show, dude.
Rockstar,
We just do
please, I'll suck your cock.
We do one 30-hour episode.
That would be incredible.
We get all the drugs we want.
And by the way,
That's right.
And by the way, folks, if you're like, "Oh, cool, an extra extra content," no, you're getting that. That's going to be
The final episode.
That's the last ones we ever record. We will portion it off 1 hour.
And then anytime anybody listens to even a second of the show in the game, $1 million.
Right.
Yeah,
Guess where that money's going? Liposuction for Stavros.
I don't need that. I like my body.
And we're gonna do it behind his back, literally.
Yeah,
Dude,
while
that
you're
would piss me
sleeping,
off.
dude.
It'd be very funny if Stav's walking around. He's just like a thin man from the back.
Yeah.
And he doesn't see it. There's just like a weird gradient where he just becomes much fatter. As like,
I would be pissed off if you guys snuck into my room, gave me a little liposuction every week or so, and I thought I was doing really good
We
with
put
my
a little
diet.
anesthetic in your sleep apnea mask.
Yeah, dude.
how's that? You still have the CPAP machine?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live forever. That's what. Look, a lot of fat motherfuckers
That's the
die
secret to-
die off that shit.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought about trying it out myself.
You should seriously. That's when people just fucking die out of the blue. It's a lot of times because of that shit.
Really?
But
Yeah, because it's like you imagine your body just
I
getting
don't-
like
I don't
2
s-
hours of sleep at night. Basically,
I don't snore.
Doesn't necessarily mean.
I have I'm like trained for infiltration. and
Yeah.
espionage.
Yeah, you sleep
But
stealth.
that's why I don't smell. No one can ever smell.
Yeah,
me.
that's so true.
You know, it's like Ronin, sort of a
I feel you.
ninja kind
No, actually, you have none of that.
of. I was
None of those
waiting.
skills.
I was waiting for you to even attempt
Yeah.
to say no.
Actually, what you are is a blown-in
Yeah,
because you suck guys off.
Blow, man.
No, because I've been blown.
No.
Yes.
You're a blown-in.
Yeah, I've got
A blown-in does the blowing.
No,
He doesn't get blown.
You haven't even seen Ronin.
Yes, I have.
Yeah, well, what color is the fucking boathouse at?
I don't fucking
Yeah,
remember.
answer
Yeah.
that.
No, because that's a fake question.
Herefordshire?
I know that at least that's a fake question that they try and get. What's his face?
Yeah.
Sean Bean.
Joker, what color was the bathroom at the retarded school?
There's no
It's
house.
Blue, Murray.
I know it's a trick question. There's no fucking house.
And I blew you.
That's a good joke, Joker.
Stop telling everyone that, Joker. I
was-
tried, America. I sucked Murray's dick before the show. He's gay like me.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut that's
Murray.
not funny.
And then
Joker.
Murray kills him. That would be a funny
I might
movie.
be due for a Joker rewatch because we saw. I liked it in theaters.
Yeah.
It was fun in theaters, and then I put it on again at home like 6 months later, and it wasn't doing it for me. But it might be time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've only seen it that one time.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like I need to rewatch it. I'll see the second one, but
Yeah.
There's not a second one.
there literally is.
There is.
Yeah, I wasn't.
No.
I wasn't joking.
Oh, I thought you convinced yourself there was because I was doing Murray.
No, I'm not that weak-minded.
Wait, so Ellie Kemper did a racist dance?
No. She was at a racist dance.
They found pictures of her sucking my cock some years ago,
And she got canceled for that?
Yeah.
because
Why?
because of my bad
You're
attitude.
bad. God damn.
Because Nick's
That's not
penis
even
looks
fair.
retarded. They thought she was raping a retarded boy because it looks retarded. It's really small, like a
it's got
child's
a helmet
penis.
on. And the straps coming down.
They're like Ellie Kemper raped a baby retard.
Yeah.
Because
Because
it
it's
was
wearing-
actually Nick's penis.
It's got a helmet and a backpack on. Because there's a little propeller at the top, spins around. All right, bye.
I'll find it and buy it if that's what you want. If you want to be wasteful.
I'll find a picture of your penis and buy it.
Huh?
It's signed by Shake.
Who gives a
off
fuck?
my
He signs
penis
a
in
lot
your
of
mouth.
stuff. Suck
Take
off my penis in your mouth.
Take a piss and shake off the extra piss in your mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Speaking of stuff that's signed, you know
how
I've-
they execute retarded people in Texas by making them eat vegetables.
Yeah, is that so?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
They
I thought it
inject
was
them with broccoli and
and they go no.
It is so fun. The whole like last meal thing. Like they probably because I don't think they
Rocks.
do it anymore, and they had to stop
That's
doing it
fucked up.
because like you can look at the records and it's all like Sour Patch Kids, ice cream, I want a piece of
2
ice-
handfuls of Reese's cups.
I want it to eat I want to eat a bunch of paper.
Graph paper,
Yeah.
Cool Whip,
Yeah.
edible glitter.
Yeah.
That's what I want.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the fucking show.
Welcome
We're
to
gonna suck your dick and fuck you slow.
Welcome to my ass.
Welcome to his ass. He's gonna put you inside of it.
Welcome.
And then you're
inside
gonna
of my
fuck a man inside his ass. That's being double gay.
We're gonna have
If you
sex.
shrink someone,
Mm-hmm.
put him in a man's ass,
Mm-hmm.
and then make him fuck another miniature man in that man's
And even
ass.
smaller, a small man as well. Yeah. Oh, it's the K-pop.
Yeah, let's return this into the K-pop.
Oh shit! This
I
goes.
thought you don't like the songs. You just like learning about it.
See, we can't do this because I get hungry.
Yeah.
Because this is in the background of all my
Right.
favorite restaurants.
Oh, the K-pop restaurants.
Yeah, dude. You ever
Korean
go
barbecue?
Honey Pig?
I wanna-
my favorite place of all time, Honey Pig. They always got the K-pop.
The goal is to
blaring.
turn this into a K-pop show and get all of the people that have been listening since the beginning to kill themselves.
Dude, I'll talk about Jungkook or whatever the fuck his name is.
Is that the guy from BTS?
I think so.
One of them killed themselves a couple years ago.
Someone killed himself.
Yeah, one of the K-pop
Wow.
guys killed him. And I forget which one it is. Hyung Kim. I mean,
Yeah.
shot in the dark, probably right.
Something like that.
But
Beyond Young Kim.
yeah, so in the K-pop world, they have like a selfie day,
Mm-hmm.
and so depending on like which fandom you're a part of, they are assigned different days.
Interesting.
So if you're on Twitter, it's like every 17th of the month is like selfie day. If you're
Okay.
a part of the
So what are the big
The
bands? Let's make
BTS
this a reality. There's the one BTS that everybody
BTS
knows.
Army. Yeah.
There's who else?
I just watched a documentary
they're
about.
the army because they have BTSD.
BTSD. Yeah.
I watched a documentary about Blackpink, which is the biggest girl one.
Ooh, are they
And
hot
there's this Thai girl. She's not Korean in the squad,
in Blackpink?
and she's insanely hot.
Fuck. Can I? Do you think I?
She's
could-
all-
very hot.
They're all 13, 14 years
No,
old.
she's,
What's her name?
She's like 24.
She's 8 years old.
What's her name, Adam?
Okay.
Adam's
Well, you're the one
scrambling to
that's
check
in
how
it.
old she is
Yeah,
right now.
right.
Adam is literally scrambling.
Yeah.
He's on his phone right. You won't tell me your name.
Ding
He's
dong.
I was
checking.
looking up her name.
Ding,
That's right.
ding bong birthday. It's December
No,
7th,
they changed their names to like
2014.
no, they changed their names to like American names like Lisa and stuff.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
No, they
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah,
Some of
there's
it's half and half.
Jaisu, Jenny, Rose, and Lisa. I think it's Rose.
Oh, maybe that's Black.
No, Rose is from the one that's born from in New Zealand.
Well, anyways, they
Oh,
cancel.
she's from New Zealand.
They cancel Selfie Day in December, because it's disrespectful to
Santa Claus.
Hyun Kim or no on the
Oh,
day
because he killed
on the
himself.
day
killed
that he
himself.
killed himself.
Oh yeah, Lisa. Lisa is the
Lisa
Thai-
Blackpink.
the
Lisa
Thai girl.
Simpson.
Yeah, and her birthday is March 27th, which is
What
coming
year?
up.
What year?
1997.
She's 23 years old.
Okay. Damn.
That's the danger zone, dude.
Suck me in.
I'm gonna fly my
danger
Navy
zone.
jet right into that danger zone.
Thai rapper.
She's the rapper.
Bro,
yeah.
she's all right. I mean, she's not.
You got to see her vibe, dude. I
It
really
does
like
put
her
it
vibe.
in context. You think like, oh yeah, fucking like a 23-year-old isn't a big deal.
And then you
I don't
hear
feel
the
like that's
date.
weird. Yeah, and then they're like, I was born
on
in the year 2000.
September
Right,
11th.
yeah. I was a baby.
September 11th, 2001.
Right. I remember being a baby when Subway Jared was arrested, and you're like, okay, well, stop saying things. Like
Please,
Those are the-
quiet. I have
those are
about
really the-
45 seconds left.
Those are the human events that matter to you most. The Subway Jared
Yeah.
arrest.
Dude, this girl, honestly, I get her vibe might be great, but
dude,
she
I really,
doesn't look,
I fell in love with her when I
she
watched the
doesn't look
documentary.
that hot. I mean, she looks hot as
I
shit,
gotta
don't get me
tell
wrong,
you.
but there's
I
nothing.
gotta tell
Let me
you,
see.
just her
She's a
vibe.
regular looking
This,
hot girl.
it's so funny to me because literally I will never be able to tell the difference between any one of these women
It's the same woman.
in
She's-
any of these groups. Look, it's like type in Dayoon. Look at Dayoon.
I main, what is it, Nick? I main
D-A-H-Y-U-N.
Lisa.
DAHYUN.
And then tell me if that's a different person than the woman you're just looking at.
Yeah, she's different.
No.
Yeah, dude.
No, they're the same.
She's got a different nose.
What do you mean they have a different nose?
She does. She's got
It's got
Dayoon's
two
got
nostrils.
Dayoon's got a big nostril. And I like
She
Dayoon.
has one
Honestly,
nostril?
I would rather fuck Dayoon than Lisa.
This is
Dude,
the
I like
the
Lisa,
reveal
man.
that I'm actually an android and I can't tell people apart.
Dayoon is fucking hot, dude. I mean, she's got a little something going on that I appreciate.
All right. Well, all I'm saying is I watched the
Dude,
documentary.
blur some more. Yeah. Dude, let's go to Korea. I want a Korean wife. I want to open
We should have our
Stav's
own
Korean barbecue.
We should have a late night show where we just bring on K-pop. Just move to South Korea.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. Welcome to the show, fuckers. Yes, I know it's the right. Oh yeah. This rocks. Out of control. Dude, honestly, this is a K-pop show now.
Oh yeah.
That was great.
I mean,
And
Twice
I have
rules, dude.
only had positive experiences listening to K-pop.
Yeah.
It's always in the background when I'm stuffing my face with galbi and some
Yeah.
fucking spicy fucking pork
Well, you
belly.
can-
What
'cause
is
there's only
that
two
red-
things.
What's
Either
the red sauce?
There's
It's not that spicy.
gochujang.
Not gochujang. There's a red bean paste that's very good.
It's very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, I don't know what it's actually called, but I love that shit. You can't get
Either
you need it fresh.
Either
You
you
need it
don't
fresh.
like K-pop or it puts you in a good mood. There's only two options. It's not like you're gonna sit around. It's not like you're gonna be like listening to fucking 9 Inch Nails.
Yeah, no, it's pep in this. You put a little pep in your step.
Yeah.
I really cannot divorce it from. I'm not joking when I say I'm hungry right now.
I believe you.
I can't. I am Pavlov's motherfucking big dick ass dog right
Well,
now.
Lisa is the richest member of
What if
Blackpink. That's why I
Pavlov?
like
What if
her.
that was the experiment of seeing if you get the dog's dick to come out?
Yeah, he rang a bell when he
Yeah.
sucked all the dogs' dicks.
It's called Pavlov's tongue.
Okay.
Where he would tongue the ball sack of the dogs to get their penis to come out.
But there
Because
needs
he-
to be some. They can't. There needs to be a association.
That was
got to ring a bell.
Yeah, there was. Well, he sucks the dog's dick while K-pop is playing.
Okay, yeah. Well, we got we got Twice blaring.
Yeah.
Out of control. You suck on the dog's dick. You suck on the dog's dick, and then you eat the dog's. All right, they were saying come.
Yeah.
I thought you were taking it a decidedly different way.
Yeah.
Oh, don't.
I'm just saying everyone was scared until he said come.
Very mature.
Very
Nick.
mature of you, Nick.
Yeah.
You said they eat the cum.
Well, it's so funny that like people get call you racist for saying that like Korean people eat dogs, but
Yeah,
they do eat dogs.
I know.
What's racist is saying that there's something wrong with eating dogs. So
Galaxy brain.
if you just acknowledge that they eat dogs,
French
then
people eat horses.
People are like, "Well, how dare you say that?" It's like, what the fuck is wrong with eating dogs?
It's fucking
because they're
weird.
our friend. That's
Yeah.
the. I guess that's
But
the reason.
Are they?
Pigs are
Apparently.
also pretty cool, and they're fucking delicious.
Pigs
Yeah.
are so nice.
Most people didn't
apparently.
eat pigs until I guess they met the Germans, and the Germans were like, yeah, we eat them.
We're
We
like
fucking- we
we're
eat
like
them.
Koreans, but our pigs,
Well,
are
the-
our dogs are pigs.
We are the Koreans of the Black Forest.
Stan Lisa.
Just barbarians. Just barbarians in 200 AD driving around in BMWs. They had those.
Yeah, on the Autobahn.
Mm-hmm.
Me sucky, sucky, fucking, sucky.
There we go.
Yeah.
Sucky, fucking on your penis.
Me sucky, fucky, fucky. I can't wait to suck.
I am a man by the way.
Yep.
Suck penis.
Oh shit, dude, these are honestly
Kind of
bangers.
hip hop. Oh, no,
shit.
it gets dancey.
I'm
It's
fucking
nice.
jumping out of my fucking chair right now.
Suck my dick. Suck my fucking dick.
How old am I? Maybe 3, maybe 4 years old. You can't tell.
Don't they have bad lives? Or aren't they like under the control
They're
of the
in-
big
I'm
machine?
sure
Yeah.
they have terrible.
Yeah.
No, they go to idol school from the time they're like 13. They drop out of regular school,
Mm-hmm.
and then they train them to be. Who
You
they
know,
become.
there's some kind of fucked up Dan
And then-
Schneider situation going on over there. too.
I don't know if there's been any touching that's come out
There's
because
gotta
I don't
be.
think they snitch in Korea. I think
That's
they
what
keep
it hasn't come
they
out,
keep
but
it
it's
real
happening.
tight.
They do
Can you
keep. They
imagine
hold it down.
a Korean Dan Schneider?
Yeah, the only
Just a
Jewish Korean man.
Just a big fat Korean guy with that haircut.
I can picture him perfectly.
Yeah, it almost is fucked up that Dan Schneider isn't Korean.
Nickelodeon.
You know who it is?
Look at the Nickelodeon.
It's probably Psy, dude. Psy is probably there.
Psy is
They're-
raping all the
Yeah.
idols.
Make a TV
Psy is
show.
at the top of the pyramid.
Make a TV show at Nickelodeon.
Okay, he's
Okay.
saying Nickelodeon, everyone, just for the record.
Well, not even everyone.
Also, is he Japanese or Korean?
It's the same thing. The Nickelodeon Korea studio is same thing.
I guess that makes sense. A Japanese guy would come imperialistically rape
Yeah.
all the idols.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that historically would make sense.
I make the show Slant Eye Carly.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a show
I see.
I made a lot of money.
Yep.
Yeah, clever.
Also, the show Dog with the Blog.
Okay. What happens to the dog in the blog?
Oh, you know what that one's going on. Well, not those. Do I have to spare it out for you?
No, I guess not Korean Dan Schneider. You don't have to.
the character Korean Dan Schneider.
Damn, they have to go to idol school.
Yeah,
I don't
and
think
they
'cause the
put
lev-
up like different configurations. They like mix them up. They,
They
say,
have to
"Do you look good
dance."
with this girl?"
Right.
And then they showed like old videos of them like doing covers. So they like. And they sing their asses off for these like four.
I
like,
think the
businessmen.
State Department
on like a dais, like American Idol style, and they're just like singing Mary J. Blige as hard as they can.
That
These guys
rocks.
just look completely
The State
motionless and
Department-
then walk out of the room.
should spend like probably $80 million a year sending one 27-year-old high-functioning autistic man to participate in the K-pop school.
In idol school, yeah.
And then we would also get a reality show out
There's
of it.
got to be one guy who loves it.
Well, you have to find a boy.
'Cause that's the thing, it
They
is-
start them off young.
Like imagine Chris Chan at Idols. And he's like, "We're getting ready to dance."
Well, I thought he would just happen to be good because Chris Chan wouldn't be good at it.
I know, that's the point.
No, I want somebody who's so autistic and locked in. It just happens to be K-pop is their thing, but they look like Chris Chan.
No, we get a
like a
reality
Susan
show.
She situation.
What the Koreans get is they get to laugh at
She
an
looked good,
American
though.
retard, makes them feel better.
That's true.
What we get is we get to laugh at our own retard doing something that we already consider to be retarded.
And is this
what is that?
participant?
Dancing and singing?
I don't know, whatever.
I like when I see an autistic person.
go back to being?
Korean Dan Schneider,
Korean
the
Dan
character.
Schneider.
The character.
I
of-
like when I see a high functioning autistic guy that like found his niche in the real world. I mean, some would argue that this podcast is one example of that. But there,
What are you talking about?
Adam and his stuff.
Yeah, you know how I can't make eye
Adam.
contact.
Yeah. I'm not a big football guy, obviously, but when the playoffs roll around, I like the Ravens, devastating loss, but congratulations to Bills Mafia. Anyway, I listened to a couple podcasts to kind of catch myself up.
Football
There's this guy
podcast.
Warren Sharp, who is the most autistic guy I've ever heard in my life.
Who is he?
But he just is locked into football. So he takes that statistical shit, and it's not bullshit like trains or whatever. He knows everything about football.
Oh, I thought you meant Warren Sapp.
That's the mistake I made as well the first time I heard his name.
Yeah,
But
because that guy's entertainment.
Yeah.
That guy's great.
Warren Sharp
Were you
rules, dude.
combining Warren Sapp and Shannon Sharp in your head?
Ooh,
Oh,
that's good.
maybe,
And
yeah.
then you're-
That,
that's
I would
what
love to
happened.
see that fusion dance, dude. Just a giant fat guy.
Skip.
I'm trying to think of other shows.
I used to love Warren
Dan,
Sapp,
Dan
dude.
Schneider made.
Well, there could also be a Korean
all that.
Lou Pearlman.
Yeah, Lou Pearlman would
He
probably
fucked-
make even more sense.
It makes a lot more sense.
Yeah.
What are the other
Hindsight.
Dan Schneider shows, though?
all that wasn't he like on all that or something? He was like a cast member, adult.
Yeah, but I
He was
don't.
like-
I
he was
couldn't.
just like the one adult.
I couldn't think of anything for all that. That would be Korean.
Didn't what's her face that went real crazy? Amanda Bynes have her own show.
Chloe,
Oh.
Great Wall. That.
Yeah.
But that's Chinese.
That's Chinese.
That's Chinese.
Yeah. Didn't she have one? Amanda explains it all, or is that Clarissa explains
No,
it
yeah,
all?
but I think it was just called Amanda,
The
maybe.
Amanda
or something.
Show?
The Amanda Show. Yeah, she
Damn,
went crazy.
That man really should be in jail. He fucked up.
I
so
think
many
all of them
people.
went crazy. This was years ago, but
You think he fucked Drake and Josh?
I think Lori Beth Dimberg followed my female friend on
But-
Instagram. Was like trying to fuck her and stuff, like very
dog,
aggressive.
Dog with an aperitif instead of dog with a bar.
I see.
Dog with a
You
side.
have a little fernet
Yeah.
after you eat the dog.
Dog with a garnish.
Dog with a little sprig of fucking cilantro on top. Do you think he fucked everyone? You think he fucked Kel? Is that why he's crazy? Maybe
Well,
he didn't
Ke-
fuck the fat ones. Keenan is doing good,
Keenan's doing great.
but Lori Beth,
Oh,
I
here
don't
we
know.
go. It's Dog Burger instead. of
Dog burger. There we
Yeah.
go. That's a. I mean, how did that take so long? That's exactly. That was served up right down the middle.
It's a movie called Dog Burger. Welcome to Dog Burger, home of the Dog Burger.
Can I take a order?
Can I make you a dog to eat?
Wow.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Was Dan Schneider in Good Burger? He was in the kitchen, right? He was.
He
like,
was?
Was he like? I thought
He
maybe.
probably has a cameo in it.
This man, he was giving himself cameos and fucking.
Oh
all the
yeah,
kids.
the man was a performer. Look, he was a
Jesus
performer
Christ.
first. He was a lover of kids second.
Good Christ.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I don't
I'm
know.
gonna look him up on.
He was
his
on the show.
IMDb.
He played Dennis Blunden on Head of the Class.
What's head of the class?
It's
Another
like
show.
a sitcom. That's where his career started when he was an actor.
He was an actor.
Yeah, originally.
Damn,
Yeah, he was in Good Burger.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
he was an actor in 7 films.
Now, a lot of people are probably going to get mad at me for the Dog Burger, but obviously there's a different direction to go with Good Burger by just changing one of the letters.
Yeah. Okay.
In good.
That's true.
And
Okay.
I ignored that one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm tempted to do it.
No,
So you
you
already
don't have
explained it. I think
You really don't
the
have to.
character Nick already explained it.
But what if
Oh, no,
Okay.
Dan. Not Korean Dan.
Because as long as we're pitching out.
No, we. I think it's good. You really knocked it out of the park. Take the rest of the day
Dog
off,
Burger.
Dan.
I think Dog Burger was funnier.
I think
perhaps.
Dog Burger was really good. Made a lot more sense. You could even say, in the logic of the world.
Well, he wrote the Frankie Muniz Amanda Bynes film,
Oh.
Big Fat Liar. With
Frankie
with
Muniz also went great. Do you think they fucked Muniz?
Oh, he definitely. No one was safe.
But wait, he didn't have anything to do with
Paul Giamatti was
That's
in
where
this
the
movie.
name Malcolm in the Middle came from.
Yeah,
It was a human centipede.
it was a. Oh, I thought it was. With
But he didn't
Eiffel
have anything to do
Tower.
with Malcolm in the Middle. You think he fucked Dewey? What's Dewey up to?
Oh, that kid, I think, was either he was or he wasn't. I forget what the story is.
Dewey did not get
Either he was severely...
Breaking news: Dewey didn't get fucked.
or maybe did.
Either he was severely molested or he's the one that escaped the dragon's eye.
Interesting.
The
Reese
Eye
was
of
Reese
Mordor.
too old to get
Can you
fucked?
turn that bright ass light off, please?
I'll turn it up. Is that better?
Well, just so that it's
It's
not...
kind of dark in here. I just
yeah,
wanted
but
it to be a
it
little
was
bit brighter.
blasting.
I know, it was going right into your eye.
I got a
blasting
cup of
It was like I was about to give you an interrogation.
dick inside of my ass. It's like I can fuck my pussy. I'm gay.
What the three? Let's go.
I'd love to be molested by Dan. Shut up.
So he did Drake and Josh though.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why Josh Peck is
Josh-
so annoying.
But
Because
did he
of-
fuck the fat ones?
Oh, he did fuck the foul one.
I don't think he did.
So what's Drake Bell doing?
Drake Bell seems to be doing fine. I don't know. Was he a gay pedophile? Was he a bi pedophile?
No, I think he just did girls maybe.
But then who fucked Kel? Because somebody must have fucked Kel. Because he went off the deep end.
Kel
seems.
got gacked one too many times.
Yeah, they filled his ass with Nickelodeon goo. Yeah.
He made him.
Well, to make weight for all that, every episode they fill his ass with goo.
Yeah, it's like a wrestling team.
But he had to be heavy.
But they make weight for.
Yeah, oh yeah. No, that's a fucking true story.
It is a true
You
story.
think they fucked Gibby?
It's a true story brought to you by MacWeldon.com.
All right.
Mac Weldon, if you want to fill Kel's ass with
Yeah.
guck,
If-
but have underwear that make
If
sure
you got
it
a bunch
doesn't
of
come out.
Nickelodeon gags shoved up your ass so you can make weight.
Nickelodeon guck.
Yeah. Nickelodeon
The guck.
I didn't say it that time. You guys started.
No, I wasn't saying-
guck like the noise that of a blowjob.
I was saying it like
guck, guck,
yeah.
guck.
I thought you were saying it at the way that Korean
No, we
gags
weren't
sound.
saying
It
that.
had nothing to do with.
Get your
Korean.
it's a show
No,
called
no, it isn't, Dan. No, it isn't,
Guts,
Dan.
where the contestants are covered with goo.
Okay. Okay. No. The bit ended at goo, and Nick cleared his throat.
That was an echo far off.
Mac Weldon
It's
makes
just
sense.
regular goo.
They have silver ions in the underpants. You're 8 years old.
Oh my god.
That is goo.
Okay, we did it enough times.
There, Mac
Dan.
Weldon. They
Yes,
stand
Mac
by their
Weldon.
product.
Mac Weldon.
If you
what
don't
about
like
Mac-
it, you get your money back. You don't even have to send it back.
Let me say this. For years, we've been reading this ad, and I have been lying to you because I said the underwear is good. I've never put it on my nuts.
Yeah.
Recently,
You draped your nuts.
recently I freshened up my basics collection,
Mm-hmm.
and I went fucking buck wild at Mac Weldon. And I gotta say, my balls are singing. They're draped in these luxurious micro-modal fabrics.
I got to
Yeah.
re-up too. The laundromat has lost almost all of my clothes.
Oh, my laundromat it is a random chance that you get your
Honestly,
shit back.
if we did not have Mac Weldon as a sponsor, there would be shit all over my because they lost all my toilet paper. Also,
Wow,
Yeah,
you get that
you
washed.
shouldn't drop off used toilet paper.
yeah, you should. They lost it.
Nick is such a cheapo.
yeah. Well, I remember I tried to do a joke when I was probably 20 about like at what point is the laundry more cum than clothes?
Yeah.
Like because you're allowed to drop off shit. You just nut all over.
Didn't we see
You
that
are
as
allowed to
we
do
saw
that.
that as a defense in Law and Order? Or you didn't watch that episode with me?
Bro, don't fucking spoil.
Okay,
Well, if you just brought in, if you brought in a bucket of cum with a t-shirt floating, in it,
Right,
Yeah.
and you're like, "Can you clean my t-shirt? I came on it." They'd
Too
be
much.
like, "No problem, baby girl.
there was a kid.
No, I don't think they. If it's a bucket,
Everything gonna be all right.
it can't be a bucket.
Everything gonna be all right. We're
It's
gonna
got to be
clean it up."
51% fabric.
We do all
49% cum.
we do all the Korean Dan Schneider's laundry. It's filled with gook.
Okay.
Filled with.
Well,
yeah.
there was a Law and
I'm
Order.
not. He called it that.
with
Okay,
guck.
get the character.
It's filled with guck, which is a way to say something, disgusting.
Yeah.
I guck. Cock
Korean dance nada here.
Okay.
for Mac Weldon.
For Gook Weldon.
No, not
it.
for that.
They're
Not for
paying
that.
us. We're trying to talk about
You're
a
here
product
for
we
Mac
like.
Weldon, Korean Dan.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't apologize to me. Apologize to Mac Weldon and our many Korean American listeners.
Wait, so a kid had his dad's cum and his own blood in his underpants, and they tried to arrest him for raping his son, and they got a scientist to come in this episode of Law and Order to say that your cum could just transfer over in the wash. And then the dad got off. And then at the end of the first episode, in a very special two-parter,
So you're
the
saying
kid
that
shot up his school.
The cum could transfer from socks, shirts, hoodies, underwear, polos, and active shorts.
Exactly.
Whatever you need from Mac Weldon.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you have it all in the
Yeah.
wash, and you come in some socks. It could be on any of those
Unlike
fine pieces of clothing.
the assortment of apartment store brands that make up the top drawer of all Mac Weldon's ASICs have a consistent bit that you can bound on.
So fucking true.
A lot of people think designer is
Why
only
is
like Gucci.
why is Whack Meldon so awesome?
Whack
Because from socks, hoodies, underwear, polos, and active shorts, Max Sheldon, promises, comfort, and
his
brain.
promises.
and
It would be awesome if this wasn't a bit. Nick just
Continent
started at this moment. We're watching him lose the functionality of reading.
just become illiterate.
continent fit. Verbability. You're not going to look great in Mac Weldon, their underwear, socks, and shirts. From working out, going out, or going out on a date. Mac Weldon is a wide range of customized fabrics that you can't keep, no matter what your day looks like. 18 hours, silver, AirKnit X, DryKnit, and WarmKnit, and that's the fabric technology promise.
Yes, it is.
Mac
Yes,
Weldon,
it is.
Weldon Blue is totally free loyalty program. Level 1 gets free shipping for you for your entire life.
And I'll say
until you die.
I am a fucking Mac Weldon Blue Balls member.
Yeah.
My nuts are fucking.
Once you
heavy.
reach level 2 by spending $200, Mac Weldon gives you 20% off every order for the next year. So the guarantee is Mac Weldon wants you to be comfortable. So if you don't like your first pair of underwear, you can keep them and they'll still refund you, no questions asked.
Not bad.
They are good underwear. I wear them. I like probably my favorite underwear to wear for days on end.
Yes.
All of my like Adidas, because before we had them as a sponsor, that was probably the.
You would go Adidas?
Well, it would be like where I topped out. I'd buy like athletic boxer briefs.
Before we had Mac Weldon, I honestly had a pair of a pack of Pumas.
Yeah.
That I really enjoyed.
But all of my Adidas shit just fucking is completely
It's
trash.
bullshit. Everything I've had before Mac Weldon is bullshit. And before now, not only that, I have become more of an active man since September. I've tried to walk. In December, I was the 20,000 step bastard, as some of you might know. And it's getting cold out there.
Yes.
Mac Weldon has these beautiful compression tights.
The bastard of steps.
I was the bastard of steps, and I would take 9-mile walks, and I'm wearing these fucking Mac Weldon tights.
Do you think the Apple Watch, like if you put it on a handicapped person, it's like you're not getting enough steps today there. Come on, Mike.
There's got to be a wheelchair.
You
setting.
can do it, Mike.
Off? Yeah.
You got to have a wheelchair.
Come
setting.
on, you lazy bitch. What do you think this is, Iraq? What do you think? You're back
No,
in Iraq?
if it was Iraq, you'd be walking.
Yeah, you're not in. Remember back when you had your legs?
And you were so dismayed about your wife cheating on you that you didn't check that fucking can by the road, and it turned out to be an IED.
There are a lot of great things that you'd like to leave behind in 2020. One of the most important being your old underwear drawer. If you're rolling in a knee or in the same bunching, chafing, and uncomfortable underwear, you've got to.
You're a
check on
fucking
Mac
idiot.
Weldon. You're a fucking moron, dude.
You're a fucking
It's a
dunce
new- it's a
with
new
a fucking
year,
little
guys.
cock in some inferior fabrics.
So go to MacWeldon.com and use promo code CUMTOWN20. That's
right,
MacWeldon.com/CUMTOWN20. Promo code CUMTOWN20 for 20% off Mac Weldon, your first order. And then if you spend enough money, then you get that 20% off for the rest of the year.
Can you believe that? That's fucking beautiful.
That's just free underwear.
Mm-hmm.
What are you, some sort of rich genius that doesn't need free underwear?
No.
No.
I am a rich genius, but I need
Did
free
you
underwear.
see today on Twitter,
Mhm.
like a bunch of people were freaking out because there were like a bomb went off and they had to evacuate the
DC?
West Capitol steps.
Yeah.
And then a bunch of people were like, these Trumpers, they're at it again. It's a civil war. And then they're like, false alarm, everyone. It was a bunch of homeless people burning to death.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, it was some homeless guys like living outside camp that caught on fire.
No.
I think the homeless guy's fine.
Oh,
but
okay, thank God.
It's very funny. Like, oh, false alarm.
Thank God.
It's
Joe
just-
Biden's fine.
It's just another complete institutional failure.
Yeah. It's just some veterans that we sent out to war that came back with
That we
nothing.
didn't support.
Setting himself on fire by trying to make his own underwear.
If
Yep.
only he had Mac Weldon.
And listen, it
And
can
listen,
happen
for
to
every
any of
pair that
us.
you buy, we give a homeless guy a couple condoms.
We get a homeless guy.
Wait, was it?
We give him a handful of fucking Lifestyles condoms for every pair of Mac Weldons
Yeah.
you buy.
We
And I know you think Lifestyles is crap, but in Europe, it's
the number one.
It's number one.
And can
so-
I just say, Lifestyles is pretty good stuff.
Or maybe
Although
it's Durex. They use
Durex, they love Durex,
They
yeah.
love Durex.
I personally go Trojan, the thinnest allowed by law.
The Trojan Air.
Whatever the
Yeah.
fuck it is. Yeah, exactly.
The one developed by
Apple.
Apple.
Mhm. Yep. That's why they killed Steve Jobs.
Dude,
Because he was coming up with the thinnest condom of all time. The government didn't want us having that technology. They didn't want us having condoms that felt that
They
good.
don't want you to feel that good.
Because they
folks.
need. Because the thing is, the Jews need you to get pregnant to have abortions, and they'd steal your baby. Your
Did
black
you say the
babies.
juice? What was
The
that?
yeah, the juice.
O.J. Simpson.
O.J. Simpson needs you.
Oh.
I did watch a hilarious movie, Facebook video from a Hotep friend of mine from high school that claimed that a lot of McDonald's hamburgers was black babies put up for adoption that Jews
Remember when
stole.
somebody found
No.
somebody found,
I don't see.
somebody
how
found
it
part of
could-
an aborted fetus in a Subway sandwich once.
I heard about that.
You remember
yeah.
that?
Mhm.
How does that even happen?
I don't
Are you
know.
serious?
Yeah.
I was joking.
No, that
I was
happened.
yes-anding the bit. That
No,
really
no.
happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, how does that happen?
I don't know. Let me just look it up.
That has to be
Subway.
a real wacky mistake at the
Oh
factory.
yeah, that's a fucked up.
Or
someone,
I can't
someone's-
remember if it was in
that
the
was a real
sandwich.
Someone at the
slapstick.
ham
Somebody's just-
factory's pussy's absolutely falling out.
A real
Um,
slapstick goof up.
Maybe a woman didn't know she was pregnant. Her pussy hurt, and she's like, "I need some cold."
This
ham
was when
to
I
make
was
my
like a
pussy feel
teenager. I
better."
remember this story.
And she rubbed some ham on her pussy, and part of she's miscarrying. A little bit of the baby gets on the ham. She's like, "Oh, it's an I Love Lucy situation."
Mhm, at
The
the
crank
chocolate
gets turned
factory,
up, and
yeah.
she's like, "I don't have time to get this piece of my pussy / dead baby out of here, so I'm just moving it along."
Right.
It's
exactly.
a possibility.
That's true.
Does anyone else have a fucking viable
Viable
solution
sperm?
to Nick's answer question?
Yeah, I'm what you call viable.
I'm Mr. Viable.
they call
Yeah, baby.
they
I'm
call me Mr.
viable.
Viable because I keep knocking up
Because technically, I can.
The-
get
I got
women pregnant.
swimmers.
the women at the shelter.
Yeah.
I'm trying to spread my seed.
Yeah, Epstein.
Evolutionarily, the more you come in a woman, the better.
mm-hmm.
Although I will say, back to the condom discussion, because of my fucked up penis,
Mm-hmm.
it is easier for me to bust in a condom a lot of the time
Then busting old lady.
than bust inside because my foreskin gets all
Wow.
mangled.
Women must feel so safe around.
They
you.
do, yeah.
Wow.
I still now
the
listen,
warmth from your body, and
I
then
still
that.
yeah.
Oh
well,
my
I
God.
still insist on not wearing a condom.
of course.
But the times I'm forced to
you're
wear
not
a
a
condom,
bitch.
yeah, I'm not gay.
I use condoms, man. I ain't gay.
I'm not a fucking gay guy. I got what? I'm gonna get pussy. My dick's not gonna feel the actual pussy. It's gonna put on a little fucking
Yeah.
hat.
The most G
Like a
move,
gay guy?
The most G move is to pull out a Magnum and then be like, "We don't even need this." Well, I'm not even gonna use.
I'm not
it.
even gonna. It's she opens it. There's nothing inside.
Yeah.
It's a complete prop
I
box.
found it on the way here. I found it on the ground.
But yes, you're right. Women do feel safe because of the combination of the warmth of my body.
The
and
combination.
the combination
That's what you said.
of my warm body and the pussy inside my dick.
I'm trying to. Oh, it's MLK Day.
Oh yeah.
Which is kind of a quiet MLK Day after liberals spent the entire week sucking the FBI's dick.
Yep.
Yeah, it's true.
Salute to MLK. Fuck the FBI. That's our stance. J. Edgar, hoover up these nuts. you
Yeah,
bad
and
bitch.
the CIA don't think you're off
And the CIA.
the hook. We got.
That's right.
You're on our shit list too.
Alan, you fuck. Alan Dull.
Dull
Dick.
ass.
Alan Dull Dick with his fucking boring ass cock.
Mm-hmm.
You know that man didn't get good cock, didn't give good fucking dick.
Mm-hmm. That's why he had to kill the man
why he
with the
had
best dick in America, MLK.
MLK. A side pussy legend, MLK.
Did they ever find out what Martin Luther King stood for? MLK? Did they ever figure that out?
What?
Did they ever figure out what the MLK thing stood for?
No.
Were you guys? Did it blow your minds?
Martin Luther King would call himself MLK. And there was never explained what that.
Yeah, which
That's
is like
true.
you can't give yourself a nickname.
Did it? Did
you
it?
know?
Did it blow your
You
mind?
gotta let other people give you a nickname. You can't be like, "Hey, I'm going by Cheetah."
Yeah, Martin Luther.
I knew a guy that went by.
He would go by
Cheetah.
Martin Luther,
He was
quote unquote
fat. He was
MLK
a boxer.
King.
Quote unquote MLK King.
Yeah, it was Martin Luther, quote MLK.
I didn't know that.
Jr. Yeah,
MLK King Jr.
Milk.
Harvey Milk.
They used to call him Milky Ernie back
Milky
when he
Ernie.
was coming up on the corners.
On the corners?
I don't
On
know
the
about-
preaching corners?
Yeah.
Fuck, what was I just about to say? Oh, did it fuck you guys up when you heard about Martin Luther, the fucking Protestant?
Yeah, I thought that he
like,
was
what
copying.
the fuck is this? I literally thought that.
Yeah,
I
he was
like-
copying.
And then you hear he's like 500 years before MLK or whatever. the
I don't
fuck.
care. It's still
And
copying.
it's like, well, whatever. Fuck that German bitch.
No,
with
but
the
that's how I
little
felt
bowl
when I
cut.
first saw the Martin Lawrence Gallery in the West Village.
Wait, there's a gallery called.
There's an art gallery called the Martin
Oh,
Lawrence.
you get the fuck out of here. That's
Oh,
gotta be.
hell no.
That better be pictures
gotta
of
pick it.
Shanae.
Yeah.
That better be fucking. I want to see fucking Bad Boys stills.
I want to see Tommy in a boudoir.
I want to see. Yes, I want to go. I want to attend a Brahman autograph signing.
I want to see a Black Knight retrospective.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm a federale.
Oh God, we should watch Blue Streak today.
I would watch Blue Streak.
It's such a good movie.
I'm excited to get lunch.
Yes, I'm not. I would like a nice lunch today.
I'm already ready for
All
lunch.
I've had is a little smidgen of oatmeal to power me from my electric assisted
There should
bike
be
ride
a
over here.
restaurant in Texas where you're allowed to fire guns into the ceiling while you eat.
to cook the food. Maybe.
Yosemite Sam's.
Use the heat from the bullet
Yeah.
to.
Yosuckity Sam.
I'm gay.
Just sucking a cock and firing off the guns.
Get your cock over here, partner.
I'm gay.
Woo! I'm sorry, you suckity, but you got the HIV virus in your anus. Oh, what?
What in tarnation?
What? And he's sitting on a geyser and it's just clear.
But could you? He's not moving at all. It's going right up his ass. He's absorbing it
I
completely.
gotta clear myself out.
I've got a date later.
I've got AIDS in my ass.
Right?
Shouts out to gay guys doing enemas, man. That seems fucking annoying.
Yeah, colonics.
Just constantly putting water up their ass and fucking squirting it out.
Yeah.
Salute to loving fucking that much. You know what I mean?
I mean,
I like to
if
fuck.
pussies had fucking shit in them, I'm sure girls would be doing it a lot too.
That's what I'm saying. I don't have to go through that to fuck.
Mhm.
And I salute. First of all, I salute
Salute to
everyone that
gay
likes to
guys
fuck.
for the care and love and
For
and
all they do to
preparation.
get
How
their
about this
asses
actress
ready.
named Brianna Genitalia.
That is
No
an
way.
incredible.
That's a
name.
real woman.
Mm-hmm.
I need
She's
to.
an actress?
I'm marrying her. My name. I'm taking her name.
Stavros
genitalia. That's my fucking goal in life, bro.
Vagina Genitalia.
Does she live in New York or L.A.?
Let's see.
I gotta find her, dude.
That's also not her name.
Oh.
I'm making you read as bad as I did.
What is
as
it?
I done.
What's her name?
Gentile or something.
I don't know. I don't know who this woman is. I was looking at Bobby's World because I was going to make a Bobby's World reference.
Brianna Gentile.
Going back to the Bobby's World. Well,
Brianna Genitalia.
I would smash 100. 100%.
Yeah.
What's up,
Look at
Brianna?
this kid, Eamon Peruccelli.
Fucking loser. Fuck Eamon Peruccelli.
Nice name. Good job being born in 1999.
Eamon.
Eamon.
More like Gaiman.
Yeah.
Gaiman suck dick Chelly.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually Adam's name. I just remembered. If you say silent, then you agree with me.
Oh, I just got a New York Times update.
Oh, that sounds
That's
good.
awesome, dude.
That sounds.
Did
really
your
good.
ex-boyfriend get married?
Mm-hmm.
I can
Did he
try to
make-
do
did
a
he make
joke.
the
I can
knot?
try to do a joke about it. if
Go
I
ahead.
read. So then it says a video appeared to show COVID patients in Egypt dying when a hospital ran out of oxygen. Officials denied that's why they died. We found out otherwise. Yeah, they ran out of oxygen. Why didn't they just breathe the air?
That's a fucking really good one, man. You guys, and
How do you
honestly,
run out of
for the people at home, you're missing some of Adam's trademark hand movements and eye motions that are really selling this bit.
How you gonna run out of damn air?
Yeah.
That must be crazy because they got to turn them all into mummies. Right?
Yeah,
that's why they're backed up.
That was
Egypt.
good.
They
Thanks
only
for
have
the
7.
tag, Nick. That was good.
They only have 7.
You got to spend 6 days draining all the fluids and then wrapping the motherfuckers up, building a pyramid.
getting their brains out of their noses.
You got to coronavirus ravages Egypt. We're almost out of pyramids.
We're running out of pyramid spaces.
Says a head doctor, head witch doctor whose head is a jackal.
I don't want to piss off.
We're making field pyramids in the sand.
Any of our fans in Egypt, but they never really got it back. You know, they were really killing it.
Yeah, fucking 10,000
years ago, and they've just been
so long ago.
They've been.
It's crazy how long ago that is.
Yeah, it was very long ago. They were the best. They were the top dogs.
Like ancient Greece was what 3,000 years ago,
something like that. Yeah,
and they were 7. Like what the? How do we even know? How do we know shit about Egypt? That's fucked up that we know anything about Egypt.
They kept it going.
Rosetta Stone. They found that shit,
dude.
They kept it going for a while.
How much shit do we not even fucking know about? That's what fucks me up, dude.
I don't.
What was going on 6,000 years ago?
China was probably ripping it forever.
Yeah, that's
China.
What they
China
say.
probably
that's
goes
what
back
say.
70,000 years. Like,
Dude, I appreciate.
just like, yeah, we don't write anything down.
I appreciate.
We did not have history until Dog Burger.
Dog Burger was
first
recorded
piece of art in China.
I thought that was made in Korea.
Back in the olden times,
It was all
China.
That's true.
That's why they all look the same in their languages. They're just slight variations.
Right.
It's all a different form of scribbling.
Yep. Is that true?
Arabic is such a funny looking language.
It looks awesome.
I think it's really elegant. Yeah, the swirlies and swoops.
It looks fucking cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool in the future. Use the English Arabic font for 56 Nights.
Yeah.
Very cool album cover.
Shouts out to DJ fucking Esco.
The coolest DJ on the
motherfucking planet. What was he was locked up? Like what was going on?
In Dubai or something?
He wasn't allowed to leave Dubai, so he made those beats.
In Dubai jail?
I believe so.
How do you get a computer in there? Pretty cool.
Dubai jails are like ski lifts.
Yeah, they put you in the damn
Dubai
sailboat.
Dubai seems
building.
pretty tight, but I wouldn't want to get there. I would want to teleport there.
It seems whack. It's like nice buildings in the middle of nowhere.
You ever see their God
Yeah, I
of the
guess.
Dead, the Egyptians?
The movie The Scorpion King?
No, they're like...
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. He's a
Anubis?
jackal.
Yeah, he's cool.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He's like a dog.
Dude, there's probably so much cool shit we don't fucking know. It pisses
I'm
me
just
off.
saying, Egypt that they took one L and they never came back. You know,
What was the 1L?
the Alexandria Library fire? Probably.
That was way after, dude.
Yeah, but they still had culture and knowledge.
It's
and
named
stuff.
Alexandria, bitch.
What?
It's named Alexandria. It's not named fucking King Tutistan or whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck it was called.
I'm just saying they were doing okay up until probably 2,000 years ago, and they suck now.
No, they just...
Nah, dude. Shouts out to Abu Kir
They-
Seafood. The
they
seafood.
shit, it dried up.
My favorite.
It
seafood
dried
place.
up.
Yeah,
The
Egypt turned into a desert.
The Nile Delta.
It used to be a fucking
used to be
rainforest.
fertile. And then a couple of the neighborhood got a little shitty. And then it dried up.
Oh,
What?
That's.
I didn't say a fucking thing.
I think we're all equally saying offensive things.
If you
about
wanna-
Egypt.
I'm not saying anything.
If you want to
offensive.
place a bet on what happened,
Yep.
you could do that. It's suckmybookie.ag.
My bookie died. Fuck you.
Suckmybookie.fuck you. This is the premier sports sucking website.
Damn, sucking off a bookie's a really funny idea.
Just you tell them, suck my bookie. Just suck it.
Suck my bookie.
Just kiss my bookie. Kiss it.
Shouts out to Howard G.
Yeah.
Yeah, go to mybookie.com, man. We got the fucking AFC, NFC championships coming up.
Big games. Big
Basketball
games.
is cooking. The season keeps rolling on. The Knicks have cooled off a little bit, but we're still charging ahead. Adams' Los Angeles Lakers are looking good, even though they appear to be sleepwalking through the season. The continuity is really helping them.
Yeah.
And if you
Well,
want to
we're
bet,
sorry, I've been ignoring you, but you're talking about basketball, right?
Yeah, and
Okay,
football too.
good. Yeah, because they said you got to talk about more basketball, and also you should go
Oh well, Stav
bet your
knows a lot.
fucking worthless money on this Conor McGregor fight.
oh, big Conor McGregor.
I saw he
fight.
just got a $1 million watch that looks pretty ugly.
Yeah, the watch is stupid.
A
But
stupid watch.
you know how a lot of people think he made the money fighting. He actually made it by betting on mybookie.com.
Yeah, he bet on himself to
He
lose.
bet on himself to lose, and he threw a couple fights.
He threw a couple fights,
Yeah.
but he's gotten away with it.
But here's the thing: it's guaranteed money,
Yeah.
and you
My penis.fag offers. Ever since I started this podcast,
that one got me good.
but people have been.
Fuck! Sometimes one just hits you just right. Yeah, man. There's a lot of good shit to fucking bet on.
The people have been asking me for betting tips. I always get asked, "Who you got, Lakers or Clippers?"
Yeah, Lakers.
And I'll tell you,
Lake
what
Show.
That's who I got.
I'll tell you what I tell them. Where you bet is just as important as who you bet.
So
That's
fucking
right.
true. That's one of the most. If you talk to any fucking gambler, they'll tell you that.
That's why I tell people to bet with MyBookie. MyBookie's rep is rock solid, and they've got the best odds, contests, and promotions in the business. They're the only place I trust to handle my NBA-related bets.
And I love betting, brother.
And the one sports book guaranteed to give me the best lines for the national championship college football game on January 11th.
Yeah, that happened already, I think.
What is this, the 18th?
Yeah.
Yep.
Martin Luther King Day. It's 18th, so this
Big
comes
basketball
out,
day. You will not hear this episode,
comes out the 20th.
but
Yeah,
we
we
have a
got
couple of really nice games.
Warriors, Lakers.
You know,
Warriors,
right?
Lakers. The Bucks play somebody good.
Mhm.
I had that one circled. I don't remember right off the top of my head, but the Nets. The Bucks play the New Look Nets.
That'll
Yeah,
be fun.
That's gonna be. James Harden made his debut with the Nets.
He's
Bet
being,
on them.
being a good boy.
It's the best sports book out there, period.
Period.
That's on
Period,
period.
sis.
Period. Goo. It's simple. Sign up, enter promo code, and get your promo code.
Fine. You can. That's fine. If you want to do it that way,
Break it up
fine.
with other words.
As long as it's a few words in between, you can
Yeah,
say
maybe
slurs.
a couple sentences.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I don't know what you're. You've lost me. The promo code ComeTown or ComeTown20. Try either one.
Try either one.
Either ComeTown or ComeTown20, or possibly ComeTown21. But it's
yes, but probably not.
most likely ComeTown20.
Mm-hmm.
And get your deposit matched halfway up to $1,000.
Not bad. That's free money.
And tell them, kiss my buck cheeks.
Kiss you know what? We're gonna give you
Go
a
ahead.
we're gonna give you a special tonight's late games.
Head over to my bookie if you want to add a
Warriors
little
Spurs.
excitement to the sports you love and the games.
Take
you
the
bet.
Warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Kings play the Clippers. Upset alert. Stavi's upset special. Kings.
Kangs.
Take the Kangs.
The Kings are the Martin Luther Kings.
Take the Martin Luther Kings.
Yeah.
He was one of the first on that tour.
Which tour?
The original Kings.
Oh, okay. And who were the other ones?
Frederick Douglass.
Malcolm X, Baird Rustin,
Stokely Carmichael.
Stokely.
The coolest one. Coolest
Great
name.
name.
Yeah. His
Yeah.
son Gerard, of course.
Yeah.
How about Joker Lee Carmichael?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, black people should have their own country. Arm yourselves. You should all have guns. Start a separatist movement. Let's
That's
all
cool.
go back to Africa.
Huey Newton.
Okay, that's enough.
Marvin-
Nick got us
Marvin
out
Gaye.
of that. R.I.P.
Yeah, a lot of the
Marcus
joke
Garvey.
prompts for Adam were, let's see if he falls into the trap of just naming.
Yeah, I'm trying to flex. let me flex.
Man, I'm so excited for lunch.
Yeah.
I can't
What are we gonna
wait.
get?
What are we going to do, boys?
Wait, did you give them the code?
Yeah, so he
come
comes
down,
out or
come
comes
down.
out.
Maybe come
Well,
down
I gotta
to
go.
one.
I gotta go check out.
No, you don't.
Well, then it sounds like me and Stav are headed
2:30.
over to Tony Luke's for a couple of cheese.
So we're gonna go to fucking Philly. We're like, all right, Adam.
No, they got one downtown Brooklyn.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Nice.
Do they?
Yeah, they got a Tony Luke's there.
I haven't had a cheesesteak in a minute.
And you guess what? You're missing cheesesteak day.
No.
Because you have to go look at a place with 3 women's bathrooms in it.
Well,
I told your apartment.
I just want women to feel comfortable
I need
in my
I
apartment.
need a walk-in closet for all of my dresses.
And no, it's
with
my
a
shoes.
With a vanity.
It's my shoes.
With a big vanity so I can look like a star.
Well, you know, I am a
I need a
carry.
built-in long cigarette holder into the walls.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I miss green rooms.
Yeah.
I miss like, you know when they go overboard with a green room
Yes.
at a comedy club?
Too
Too
much.
What am I, Bette Davis?
I know.
What the hell is? I'm gonna put my. I guess it's for girl comics.
Mm-hmm.
If it was back when comedy was men only, they had a dick sucking machine.
That's right.
They had a dick sucking
Which they do
machine.
have in China. It looks
Yeah.
awesome.
Mhm. They had a PS3 on the floor.
Yeah.
There's some great green rooms out there.
Couple
man.
of lazy
The
boy
Caroline's green
recliners.
room is a good green room. I always have a good time. It's a very calming
It's
green room.
it's nice. It's normal.
And the stand,
stand one
we
is-
just had one, and it was nice. There was a TV.
Yeah, but it's weird because
The stand one
Caroline's and Gotham feel like road clubs.
Absolutely.
There's
That's-
honestly no
yeah.
reason for there to be a green room at the stand. The cellar doesn't
I
have a green
disagree,
room.
man. I like it, especially because there's 2 stages. It's like, you know,
Yeah.
the cellar, at least they have the little back table that nobody, you know, you're fucking isolated. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't want to fucking. And then at the stand, it's like you have to go up and down. I mean, I would host a lot.
Yeah.
I wanted the green room to just eat pizza and watch basketball.
We know what they should do is bring the hoses from the soda machine into the
green room, and you could suck right
They're,
onto
they're
them.
hooked up to the sprinklers.
And everyone gets their own little. Everyone gets their own little fucking like nut. Like, you know, when the nurse would take your temperature, and there'd be a plastic covering. Everyone gets their own little hose.
Yeah.
So you could put it on and suck directly off.
That would be
That's
great.
right.
That would be fucking awesome.
You come in, you get your comped hose condom.
Yeah, you get 45 seconds of hose sucking, and you gotta make it count.
That's how comedy used to be back in the day.
Back when it was just the fellas, before all the whores.
As long as I could
ruined it.
remember, I always wanted to suck a hose.
I always wanted to suck a hose full of Dr.
I always
Pepper.
wanted to be a guy that sucked on a hose.
I'm getting a phone call from Baton Rouge here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it must be a.
Oh, hello. How you doing there, boy?
What's going on there, boy?
I don't know why I can't hear anything.
Is everything okay?
Everything.
We got a number there here. This is the number for the gayest man alive.
Maybe it's a little boozy.
It's probably a little boozy.
Yeah, he heard.
He heard you were thinking about cutting your dick off.
Man, don't say that about Korean Dan Snyder, man. Don't say dog burger, man. Don't say dog burger, man. That's disrespectful, man. Come on, man.
I like that. A reasonable boozy.
Yeah, dude.
I love boozy.
Oh yeah. Fuck, dude.
Don't
what
cut
are
the-
we gonna eat?
Don't.
Ever
cut the
since
boy
I can
penis
remember, I
off.
always wanted to be a little boozy.
I always wanted to be transphobic.
I always
rapper,
wanted to be a
boozy.
transphobic guy. We had guys so transphobic they started using diapers just so they didn't have to have any awkward experiences in the bathroom. he would slice his penis off real thin so it would melt in the sauce.
Yeah.
I got so paranoid I thought Karen was maybe a man. I used to make her suck my dick at breakfast every day to prove that she wasn't.
Damn. Yeah, I was just watching Casino. Great movie.
Great
as well.
flick.
The beginning, the credits are so good, dude.
The car.
Yeah.
So sick. So sick. I've been noticing a lot of dipshits have been arguing about Scorsese recently.
That's been going on forever.
Okay, it's still working.
Suck my penis.
I don't know why I didn't.
wanna fuck out of your penis.
Should have brought that guy from Baton Rouge on the line.
That would have been good.
Mm-hmm.
What if it was Sean's family?
Yeah, Sean Patton's
Sean's
family.
Patton's family.
Yeah.
They
Or I
moved to-
thought he's from New Orleans.
Maybe they moved to Baton
Boy,
Rouge.
you gotta stop doing that fag comedy and move back
Move
down.
back on down by the bayou.
Down to the alligator country.
I wanna suck out of
Oh, I'm
your
sorry. This isn't Sean
penis.
Patton. This is another New York phone number that just happens to be a comedian.
Or Mama Staker.
Sorry, I'm drunk off gumbo.
I'm drunk off
I'm
whiskey
drunk
gumbo.
off combo.
Combo.
Mm-hmm.
That's where instead of tomato sauce,
Yeah,
you use a
I'm
man's cum.
down here in Baton Rouge, aka Gay New Orleans.
Gay New Orleans.
Gay Orleans.
You know,
Even
New
more-
Orleans is too uptight.
Andouille sausage.
Sausage.
Where they take it's made out of foreskin.
Saucisson.
It's penis. They cut off a pig's
They
dick.
cut off
They call it the Pavlov's hog. They suck off a pig.
Suck off a pig's dick.
But
Suck off his dick.
what we do down here is try and say the words as stupid as possible.
Stupid.
Trying to sound as dumb as we can.
Why do they say like it sounds like
Because you're gay.
kind of New York?
Correct.
Let me stop you right there.
Some of the
It's because you're gay.
The answer to whatever question you were about to ask is because you're gay.
no, but they say voids.
No.
and it sounds like
I
a New
already
Yorker.
said the answer, and it's done, and let's move on.
All right, it's because I'm
Next
gay.
topic, Adam, choose.
I don't. You're gonna say it's because I'm gay.
No.
Choosing the topic.
Just choose the topic. We got
Just
what?
choose
4 more minutes till lunch? 4.5?
Actually, we're stopping now.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
I wanna suck out of you.
I'm looking at Conor McGregor's watch now.
It's stupid.
Should we go get Korean? Should we go
This
get
looks
Korean
like
barbecue?
this looks like the worst gift at the Air and Space Museum.
Yeah, it
it's
looks like he
horrible.
got it from fucking Sky Mall.
Yeah.
Sucks dick.
Yeah.
What is it? There's a globe in there.
There's
and-
like it's just like fucking Earth's gravitational.
This is what
pull.
happens when no one can kick your ass.
Well, except for
You just end up embarrassing yourself. constantly.
Floyd Mayweather's illiterate ass beat him.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
in
it.
a
but
boxing
Floyd
match.
Mayweather didn't have to learn how to read.
That's right.
I met him once at Redbox.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, at McDonald's by my house.
What was he getting?
He was in a yellow Lambo with a 2-seater Lambo with 2 girls, which is pretty cool.
That is
If you
a
can
good move.
imagine that they're sitting
They're
inside of
small
each
enough.
other's
He's
pussies.
also kind of small, though.
tiny, man.
He's small.
Tiny, man. It was right after the Ricky Hatton fight. And I was in college at the time. I always said something very embarrassing to him, but he was cool with it.
Was it the N word?
No. No, I said, me and all my, I was like, Money May, me and all my friends were rooting for you against Ricky Hatton. But I kind of was embarrassed that I said,
Did
Money
Haddon fight him and Pacquiao?
May. Maybe. Hatton was the guy that got fat when he wasn't fighting and then would lose it all.
Somebody
and fight.
slumped him, though. Was it Mayweather? Because everyone was like, Hatton's got the power.
Mayweather beat his ass. That was like a great white hype.
Yeah.
Great white hope kind of situation.
Absolutely.
Because there was that,
And he was
there
British.
was the
he was like super working class British.
Yeah, he was like a Manchester guy. Yeah. And
he was cool, but
a
he
bunch
got
of
his
British-
ass fucked by both of them, I think.
Yeah. I saw Pacquiao also because he lived in Vegas, walking around when I was going cosmic bowling. I was at the what do you call it? The fucking Sunset Casino. But yeah, he was chilling just with like 40 guys.
Hell yeah!
What's the name of that diner? The fucking neon diner.
The Peppermill.
I'm trying to go there.
That place is so cool.
I'm trying to go there and have some.
That place is so cool.
Some French toast.
It's in casino. They use it as a location
Oh,
in
nice.
casino. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I got my picture taken there one time.
I took
really?
I took Matt and Will
With
and Felix there in
with
February.
with a bitch.
You took
Really?
your picture there with the bitch.
Did you suck? Was your cock in her mouth?
Of course. That's how they take your picture.
Mm-hmm.
Vegas
Pose. Yeah, that place is. If you're to any listener to the show, if you're in Vegas, it's a very cool place to go.
Yeah, go over there.
And
That's
get-
where Adam sucked his first cock.
Get a milkshake.
The Paper Mill Diner.
The
Should we
pepper
move out? Should
Sorry.
we all move out to the desert, the middle of nowhere?
No state tax, baby.
Really?
Yeah.
You want to move the? You want stop? How's this sound? Moving the Reno.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's living on a ranch. We get
Nah.
some. We get 2 regular horses and 1 big fat horse.
For why don't see for like big chores and stuff?
Yeah.
Draft horse.
Yeah.
Um,
For chores.
big chores.
We do surgery to combine 2 horses. We sew them together at the back.
Nah, dude, like a horse has to pull shit. That's chores for a horse. Nah, dude, I'm not a desert guy. I need some water. Maybe not ocean, but like a lake or a stream.
I don't trust lakes. I don't like. It's the water's just sitting there.
If it's a big enough lake.
If it's big enough, then that's kind of an ocean. If you go to Lake Michigan, that looks like an ocean.
Not that, it doesn't have to be that big.
I'm
well,
saying.
folks, if you want to hear more Cumtown,
We do have a Patreon.
patreon.com/Cumtown, and you can unlock
200 and something
17 years
Yeah.
of free episodes. Or
Well, it's free if you pay $5
it's
for it.
You pay the $5 a month, and you have free access to thousands.
Our beautiful archive
Of-
and an extra episode every week.
And if you want T-shirts, you can go to cum.town.
And if
and
you
none of the shirts they're all illegal.
they're illegal.
Yeah,
and
they're
if you want,
breaking the law.
listen, if you want a calendar, we're a month into the year. We've now go to stavi.biz and you get a calendar for $10 off. We've dropped the price significantly. So go get your last. We've only got like 100 left. So go grab them while you still can. The Stavi Baby 2021 official calendar. You fucking mutt.
All right.
Goo.
Bye.
Charlie, come get some pussy.
We're checking it, and if you're not doing it, then you're fucking gay.
Charlie.
We're checking it. We're doing the sound check.
Do the Charlie voice to check it.
Charlie.
It's me, Charlie.
Charlie, let's get some pussy, Charlie.
I can't wait.
It's time to go out with the boys to get some pussy.
I can't wait to go to Iowa to get a pussy.
Are we doing the pork packing guys? Is that who we are?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, from the plant?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
And
Salute
we're
to
back.
them.
Well, bad news. I don't know what happened, but I've lost everything on the soundboard except that.
Whoa.
What?
I guess the SD card.
Well, that was the most important.
I have them all backed up. Well, the beep is important.
Yes,
There's
that
going to be
is.
a lot of beeps after that
Oh yeah.
FAGGOT. Mayor.
No, dude. Nick.
What?
Come on, man.
I'm sorry. Look, there's 2 kinds of gay people.
do that. No.
There's gay people.
No, this is the Chris Rock.
Oh, okay.
He's doing the Chris
And
Rock.
then there's
Doing a
fag.
Chris Rock. This Chris Rock homage.
This
Yeah.
is the Chris Rock bit.
I don't know. He's a cocksucker for what he did, but
Sure,
not the cocksucker.
Now the Louis bit. Now
All
we're
right,
doing the
you-
Louis bit.
you know what?
It's the Louis bit.
You know what?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
go ahead. Then I won't say anything, and we can stifle our anger and
Well, we don't have to stifle our anger towards Mayor Pete, but
Well, it's
We don't
not
have to-
because he's.
I'll let you take it away, and you can
Stop.
determine the
This is Stav's
tonality.
politics corner.
okay.
Let's go.
Mayor Pete's a fucking homo.
Oh,
Oh, wait, you're right.
shit.
You're right. You're right.
Okay, let's start over.
Okay,
again.
let's start over one more time.
Okay.
Adam, your turn.
I think Mayor Pete's a regular Nancy boy.
Oh, Biden style.
Biden style.
He's a
I
real
said-
Esther.
I said, listen here, Esther.
A pizza shit.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
No. We all know that we can only say this and use these terrible terms because he's not actually gay, and he's only
faking.
gay for the clout, and we've all established this
That
on the
is
show
true.
before.
That is true.
And if someone were to appropriate queer culture, the struggles that they've been through.
A cis white man, and no less.
A cis white man who made some sort of political calculation that says the only way that my victory in politics can be a civil rights,
that's way less offensive than just calling him a faggot for
No.
hacking the election. I'm sorry, I stand by that.
He is not.
He's
He's
being a faggot. That's it. That's all you have to say.
No,
you don't have to accuse him of not being gay.
As a man who is
or fucking in some cutesy roundabout, like, oh, no true Scots homo would do such a thing.
Well, if I knew what that was, I probably would be doing that. But no. My argument is that as a man who is constantly called gay on the internet, I don't think he's one of us. Thank you. And
I mean, he's
that's
just a
the
little.
end of
He's a
it.
little piece of shit weasel, though. For
No, he
real.
sucks, dude.
He was like, we're going to use Grindr to tally the votes. I've got Chasen setting up a profile for every Iowan voter on Grindr. And then you swipe right on the, it messed up. Looks like I win.
So,
I mean,
yeah.
what a move.
I respect that as a move. To be like, I actually won. I won. We don't know what happened, but I won.
It would have been cooler if someone else did it.
Like who?
I don't know, like Klobuchar.
Klobuchar would have been cool.
She was like, I won.
I would, yeah. I'm trying to suck Klobuchar's dick. I mean, yeah, this shit fucking sucks dick, dude. They're trying to we should polish up the gats, dude. We should get the Tommy gun ready.
Oh, no, it's gun time for me.
Yeah?
It's gun time for old Adam.
Let's get bazookas and shit.
I'm going to learn about what the best deals on guns are.
Should we start a militia?
Do some comparison shopping. And
Should we start a militia, a Hard Dick Warriors militia?
Oh, 100%. We should start gun running.
Yeah, I mean, this shit sucks dick. They're really gonna just try and hamstring the boy Bernard heftily. But it doesn't matter, man. You know what I'm saying?
It's also such a strange process where everyone else in the room has to see who you're voting
Well, that's
for.
the thing. Isn't this the one you can't really steal? Isn't all this shit public?
No, because like if you didn't cross the threshold, then you can fuck over Bernie by telling all of your delegates to evenly go to everyone else.
The problem is that there's like a bunch of these like places, right? And I don't know what the app was for, but presumably it's to report, like get consensus on what the results were from each of the individual, like.
But don't they just write the shit down anyway?
Sure. But now they have to fall back on like the written down like tallies and results from all of the individual caucuses because there was an app that was designed by fucking like
Robbie Mook.
Yeah, everybody like Robbie Mook. I guess somebody that works on Mayor Pete's campaign. The CEO is her fucking fiance.
Yeah.
I mean, they paid like $60,000 developing the app. I mean, there's like a bunch of shit that's just whether
what's her name?
whether it's improper or not. The appearance of it is fucking insane.
Yeah.
I mean, like the first stop. That's like, let's get an app to make sure that there's no problems with the Iowa caucuses. Let's hire a company
why
to do
a
it.
fucking app?
Let's hire a company to do it. Well, here are the potential contractors. Here's a company called Shadow Incorporated. No, they're out. Done. Immediate.
Just the name.
Just the name alone, we're not fucking hiring them. Now, okay, never mind all of these like conflicts of interest and like why people like were complaining about fucking Iowa 4 years ago. It's like, how about we'll find a company that's like in bed with all of these people that we accused of colluding to fuck over one specific candidate are now involved with this company.
Yes.
Well, hold on though, because Bernie apparently is Russian. Now everyone's saying that if you're saying it was rigged, it's because Bernie's a Russian.
Oh,
and the Russian trolls are fucking doing that narrative. So not only is Bernie not being fucked according to these people, but it's like he's being aided by Russians.
Honestly, he should have given a victory speech.
Yeah.
Fuck the rest of them.
He did say he feels like he did very, very well. Did he beat Clinton, or was it like a tie last time?
It was like she won by like 1% or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. She vastly underperformed.
Yeah, it just doesn't make any fucking sense why the fuck you would have like why an app has to get fucking involved. You just count the shit, write it down on a fucking piece of paper. Everybody sees who you fucking go with. I don't know, man. I don't give a fuck. This fucking sucks. I still think Bernie's gonna win, but they're gonna fuck his ass every step of the way.
Yeah, but here's the thing. They already had an app to handle something like that. It's called fucking email, and it's been around forever.
Yeah.
You don't need, there needs to be a special app to do basic math.
Yeah.
It's the calculator.
It's addition.
You fucking just
It's
send
addition.
Yeah, you have like use Slack. Have a fucking group chat with like each reporting district or whatever the fuck it is. Like you just tally it up. It doesn't. You don't need a special app. That all of this money goes into, and again, it's like
It
just
was never tested. Also,
Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to.
Well, apparently,
I mean, I guess there would be a way.
There's
to,
a way to test it on a statewide level, and it was never tested before they used it.
Hell yeah, dude. Well, they're not gonna do the shit in Nevada anymore. Apparently.
Oh, well, I'm proud of my home state, the
Are
Silver
you gonna
State.
fly back to vote, dude?
No, I'm registered here. They
You gotta-
wouldn't. I used to renew my driver's license online so I can remain a resident of Nevada,
Of a battleground state.
which was a battleground state, but they didn't let me
And
do
to
it
vote for Harry Reid.
because I was a big
You're a big
Harry
Reid
Reid
head.
fan. I was.
You called yourself a Reid-tard. I'm Adam Friedland.
I think my parents were actually
they were big
voted.
Reid-tards.
No, they were clothespin voters for him. They closed
their nose?
They held their nose because they were very upset that I think his wife was Jewish and converted to Mormonism to marry him. And then my parents were scandalized.
That
by
is fucked up.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, who's the one with the Chinese wife? That's
McConnell.
The other. McConnell.
Yeah.
Damn, she's fire.
She is pretty hot.
He's got like the first type of like visible Asian women that society allowed, which is like newscaster Asian.
Yes, of course. Connie
Yeah,
Chung
the
ass
Connie
bitches.
Chung vibe,
That's a weird pick. I gotta say, salute
Like
to Mitch
Debbie,
for that one.
like a Debbie Ling Ling type.
I don't respect him. Is that a real person?
Good afternoon. You're watching Channel 7 News. I'm Debbie Ling Ling. Is her eyes like taped completely open? I'm not Chinese. I was Chinese, but I am no longer
I am a
Chinese.
broadcaster now, first and foremost.
My pussy has been straightened by the news. They inserted a spade into my pussy and twisted it back to the correct
That's
position,
right.
so I may do the news. This is Debbie Ling Ling.
Doing the news. Damn, so you think Mitch McConnell fucks his wife a bunch?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's a good question. Stop. Yeah, the answer is yes.
That's crazy.
Because he
Let me
loves
take a look
he
at her.
loves her a long time. Okay, we all
Mitch
know this.
McConnell.
What are we talking about?
Wife.
I think she's transportation secretary.
Yeah, she is. Elaine Cho. Yeah, honestly, man.
Honestly, for a guy that looks
For
like
a guy
that,
that looks like Mitch McConnell, that's a nice piece of pussy
but
pie.
she's attracted to the power, you know.
That's true. And that neck, dude.
And that neck.
She puts her pussy in the neck because that way it's like it molds. You know what I mean? So it's like it molds to fit her pussy
That's right.
because his neck is kind of like a beanbag chair. Although some angles, you know. Let's see.
I would love to have if they ever come up with the surgery to have my ball sack skin replaced with denim.
Yes.
With like back pockets on the front, you know, and I can just I can put one of
quarters.
my fingers in the pockets and just stand around like that. Like how y'all doing?
Oh yeah.
Keep your wallet in
You just
there.
have I just push my dick to the side and then I just put one finger
That's
in
cool.
the
Just
in the
hanging
little
out.
jean pocket. How y'all
doing?
How y'all doing? Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, just a country boy hanging around.
Just a good old boy with some jeans balls.
Just wearing my jeans.
Wearing my nut jeans.
Oh, you haven't seen jeans like this before? Yeah, I got them in Vider. Yeah, but they got a new jean shop in Vider that they're doing. You can get your ball skin replaced with a pair of tiny dungarees. Just with one of your hips hinged up with your finger just in the little ball.
In your little balls. They still look
Yeah.
exactly like balls, but they're fucking jeans.
They're denims, and then
Denim.
you tuck your penis into the other pocket. And
So your penis is not denim.
No, your dick's fine.
Where does it end? Right at the base?
What do you mean? Where does it end?
Where does the jean end?
the whole ball sack.
Right. So at the base of your cock, there's an element that's just wouldn't that chafe the base of your cock?
No.
Because
You're
jean is
thinking
tough material.
You're not taking into consideration that most of us don't have like a layer of fat pushing our balls
I
forward.
am not thinking that.
So that
what I'm saying is there will be a point somewhere.
our balls don't point forward.
My
because
balls
our
do
ass,
not point forward.
Our asses haven't
my
grown.
my balls
grown
point
out
down
from underneath.
That is not what's going on.
So that there's a mound of fat with both a penis.
That is not what's going on.
And
Thank
just
you.
the skin.
What I'm
just
saying,
the
first of all,
skin
thank you
the
for saying I have a
balls.
nice fat ass, which you in the past have diminished.
Oh.
Second of all, I'm saying at a certain point there will be denim ball skin will touch regular dick skin.
Okay.
That's unavoidable.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, do you worry about chafing?
No, I don't know why. Chafing is not a concern for me. in
Your
general.
dick, if you had Gene just touching cock, that would hurt your cock, is what I'm saying. Because right now my dick is sitting on my balls, right?
Yeah, but I could always just put my dick on one side of my leg or the other.
Constantly, you think that, but
Yeah.
but
No, not while you're walking.
right now, Adam,
No, while
where's
you're
your dick?
walking,
Your
yeah.
dick is on the top of your balls, right?
My dick is resting on my balls.
Exactly. Wouldn't that be a little uncomfortable if there was denim?
Yeah, but a lot of people free ball it. You know, they don't wear underpants and wear jeans.
I'm just saying you would need
Lot
a
of
soft
people-
wash.
You're trying to shit on people's dreams today, dude.
Dude, I'm
Just
not.
saying no.
I want it
Nope,
to happen.
No,
This
you're
is
being,
I just
dream.
want to figure out a solution to
You're
this.
just
this
you're
is
being
what
a
Nick
naysayer.
wants, dude.
You're
This is
glad
just
Mayor
what he
Pete is
wants.
lying.
I'm not glad
You're
he's
happy
lying.
about it. And now you're trying to. I try to change the subject. We're not going to talk about Iowa. You're beaming.
I'm not beaming. I'm not a Pete supporter.
Because somebody called you up at 2:00 at last night, and they're like, "Mayor Pete is going to make Hershey Kisses for you.
Look, he bought me off.
We need you to keep quiet about it, but Hershey Kisses are going to be free."
I'm like, what do you need from me?
Yeah.
What do you need from me to make that happen? Look, I'll go on the show. I will fucking support him. I won't let Nick call him a faggot.
You can't tell anybody about this.
Understood, sir. Thank you
Yeah,
very
yeah.
much, sir.
I'm just meeting Donald Sutherland in a park. I'm like, I don't get it. Why do you change? He's like, you don't think they're not giving every fat guy in America free candy?
You can't trust him.
Yeah. Do you think Lizzo's actually black? Why hasn't she ever been seen in a room that's warmer than 60 degrees? It's because she's made out of chocolate. I'm like, oh my God. And if I put it together, that's right. She is only in the famous Lizzo fact is that she's always kept
In cool,
She's
dry
from-
places.
chilly
That's right. She's
temperatures.
from Minnesota.
Yeah,
From Minnesota.
Mm-hmm.
because she's made out of chocolate.
I'm sorry, man. I'm just trying to figure out, would it be a soft wash denim?
I don't know. I'm not worried about it. First of all, I'm a tough cowboy,
That's
so
true.
it doesn't
Okay.
matter. Even
So
if
it
I
would
have
be
a
kind of a
callus,
raw-
even
That's
if it's
true.
callous, it doesn't matter.
Kind of.
I guess if you do it, listen,
I just want to sit here with my finger in my jean pocket, listening to Brooks and Dunn, and just hanging out with some couple of fellas from Vidor.
Now, would you
Me
do
and,
it?
me and my pals from Del Valley are hanging out.
All right, that's fair.
Just, how you doing? Yeah, we've been thinking about going over to Elgin to buy some boots. Guess where the boots go?
Right under your balls.
Nope, it's one tiny boot that you put over the head of your cock.
Oh,
and
that's
then you
it.
just have a cowboy boot.
Cowboy style
Okay,
cock and
I like
balls.
that.
very, very Texas style.
Texas style
See,
genitals.
I really like that.
Mm-hmm.
If you get hard though, you would maybe want to put a cowboy hat on your cock and boots on your balls.
That's yes.
That's for sex.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But
Maybe-
when you're